should I try this time?
Try your luck betting on Jade? Try your luck betting on Jade? Try your luck betting on Jade?
Oh, what should I try this time?
Try your luck betting on Jade?
Hey, sitting with the first. Let's go. Hello, hello. Sorry, I am ridiculously late today. Like, I'm 45 minutes late today. Was not expecting that to happen. Hey, look, that's so cool. The lights on the buildings just came on. That's cool. Making coffee because I'm stupidly tired. Oh no. Change your brakes, but okay. So I realized I mistyped that in Discord. I didn't change my brakes per se. I was testing my brakes, if that makes sense. So what had happened was, what was it? Was it Sunday? Yeah, Sunday. We put in I put in the new brake pedal and clutch pedal, right, for the upcoming transmission swap, and I also put in a new brake booster, basically, the brake assist, because the one that came with my car was like wider and thinner. And so we found a newer one from a couple of years newer car. They changed the model that they used to. It's a less wide, but it's a much thicker brake booster. And I couldn't drive her to test it, so I had to put like everything back together. And that's what I was doing this morning. It took me about an hour to put all the stuff back in to actually be able to drive the car. And I drove it, and holy moly, it's incredible. I got her only up to about 40 miles an hour, which I think is probably maybe 60-ish kilometers per hour. I'm thinking, roughly. And so before I would step on the brakes, and so I'd ordered I have all new rotors, brake pads, brake lines, brake fluid, master cylinder. I have all that stuff is new. But I didn't put any of that in yet because I want to say, well, what happens if we just replace the brake booster and see if how much that helps? And when I tell you, I put in a good big press on the brake pedal, like if I was going to come to a stop in a hurry. And usually that's a pretty decent braking speed. I mean, I could still brake the car before, but now it went so hard that the tires skid a little bit. The ABS kicked on, and I could like literally pulled me forward so hard that I could feel the blood rushing to the front part of my head. And come on, no worries, burb. Yeah, it was pretty crazy. I was stoked. I was stoked. Not gonna lie. I am still stoked, I should say, because that was heckin' incredible. Hey, Mara! Hello, hello! Welcome in, welcome in! Why is my VTuber thingy not working? VTuber thingy should be working. Hello!
What should I try this time?
Try your luck betting on Jade?
Huh. Oh? Well, that's not gonna work. Every breaks are good because you're... Oh, yeah, let's go. Oh, thank you for giving Mara that shout out. I appreciate that. But no, it was incredible. It was incredible. I stepped on those brakes and I tested it a few times and I was just like, holy cow. I could, like, they're probably at least twice as good as they were before. I feel like my stopping distance is so massively improved just from that change alone. I'm super happy. My brakes are good now. My brakes are safe. I don't even need to put in new brake pads yet. I don't need to even put any of the other new stuff in yet, because now they work like I expect them to work. They work like a modern car's brakes. Just from one little change. One little change. It was like $35 from the junkyard to get that newer brake booster, so I am stinking happy. Let me try and get my VTuber thingy working though. Ba-da-ba. Wah. Okay, the VTuber thingy is working. But hey, there we go. Now, okay, so now it fixed it. There we go. Let's go. Wop, 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 wop. And I've had this brake booster for a few months to put in. I just didn't put it in. I wish I put it in sooner. Yeah, let's go. All right, what are we doing? What are we doing? So real quick, I'm going to do my dailies. And, well, actually, know what? No, we're going to do the event first. That's what's on the to-do list, so we're going to do that. Confirm, and we're just going to do a quick start. Let's go!
Settled down now. Paimon bets people will be coming up with new and interesting ideas at this time. How about we take a walk around Sumeru City and see if anyone needs our help? Paimon has a sneaking suspicion that it just might pay off.
Okay, but hold on, what? Also, hang on. Is my volume too quiet? I feel like my volume's too quiet. Let me turn up the game a little bit. There we go. What do I have to do? I thought I started the thingamabob. Maybe, but to be fair, my Genshin is too loud. Right? No worries, no worries. It said quick start. Oh, it is started. Go to quest. Oh, the most fantastic tournament you've never heard of. Okay, got it. Navigate. There we go. Port Ormos. All right, let's go. No. Man, I hope I can get Yamiku. Yeah, Yamiku. I'm really hoping. Really hoping. You will trust? Yes, trust. We'll make it happen. One way or the other. Anyway, yeah, so now my car is all ready for Monday afternoon. So next Monday might be a bit of a funky stream. It might be like another short, like, early stream. It's gonna depend. Because I gotta get someone's help to take my car in.
And it has pictures of fungi on it.
Let's go. Hey, Bryn! Hello, hello, welcome in. Interested in capturing well-behaved fungi and getting up close and personal with them? Want to try commanding fungi in combat and experience the thrill of defeating powerful opponents? Excited about forming your very own fungi team and facing off against other beast tamers in an action-packed battle? Look no further, the first ever Nilotapala Cup Beast Tamers tournament is about to begin. We anticipate your arrival. All you have to do is sign up for the tournament and give it a go. Bountiful rewards await. Oh, thank you for giving Brent that shout out. Oh, you were playing Celeste. How do you like it? How do you like it? It's a game that I own, but I've never played. Like, I really want to play it. I have it on my Switch. I love Celeste so much. Oh, let's go. All right, I will have to try it. I'll have to try it. I'm thinking about doing like one of these months, just like putting all my games aside and playing like nothing but indie games for a month. And Celeste would be a good one. Getting fungi to fight each other?
Fungi are monsters! We can't let this go ahead. It's way too dangerous. Let's go check out the tournament. If it's as dangerous as it sounds, at least we'll be there to stop things from getting too out of control.
Let's go, question mark? Bryn, you were playing... What was it called? Tunic, right? Did you ever beat that? Died about 1,000 times, not exaggerating, but I'm having so much fun with it. I've heard that. It's one of those games that you really, you're gonna, it's a test of your patience. You did beat Tunic. Okay, I think I didn't get to see the end. I remember I stopped watching a little bit at one point because of spoilers, but how did you like it? Would you still recommend it? I'd miss your Genshin trip. Right? I know. I am thinking about moving around my schedule a little bit, though. So I'm thinking about next week, starting next week, because I want to start Fallout. And I'm thinking about making Fallout on Tuesdays and making Genshin on Fridays? Is that still a good day for you, Sydney? I recommend it. I think you'll like it. Yeah, let's go. All right, I'm going to look into... I don't think it's even that expensive. I'm going to look into saving up and getting that. Fridays are always good? All right, awesome. I'm thinking about maybe putting Terraria... I need to ask the Terraria community. I'm thinking about upshifting everything because I want to make it to where it's a little bit better for everybody. I'm thinking about maybe making Terraria on Saturdays. And I don't know yet. We're gonna see. We're gonna see.
Propagate!
Oh, I could probably just warp here. I just realized this is really far away. There we go. I want to try and get to this one. Making everyone happy will be, yeah, it will be. It will be. I just feel like, though, for a lot of the people that play Terraria, middle of the week is kind of rough, so. But yeah, so good to see everybody. Let's go. I do kind of want to get back into some retro games too. Like, I want to start doing some speed runs. Oops. Wait, what? I want to get into some speed runs of like Donkey Kong Country. And I want to like find some more Super Nintendo games and stuff like that to play. But we'll see. We'll get there. I love Donkey Kong, right? Those are my favorite games. And I would absolutely love, like, Donkey Kong Country, I would say my order is, Donkey Kong Country is the one I'm the most nostalgic for because that's the one I remember the most growing up. Like, literally that was like my first video game. Outside of my Game Boy, but like, I remember that sitting under the Christmas tree. And then I remember playing Donkey Kong Country 2, and then my family rented Donkey Kong Country 3 from Blockbuster of all places. So I didn't really get to really play it much until much later in life, but I love it. So I love Donkey Kong Country 2, probably be my favorite, then the original, and then the 3. But yeah, I really want to start speedrunning because I can beat the first one pretty quick.
Beast Tamers Tournament. I am Cautilia, a senior Immorta researcher and the organizer of today's tournament. I'm sure you're probably all very intrigued by the idea of fighting fungi and excited at the prospect of our amazing prizes. But at the same time, you may well have some concerns about the safety of this tournament.
That sounds about right. I like that they're touching on like the The moral concerns of Pokemon. Like, you're collecting animals and making them fight each other.
Worry not! The wisdom orb we've developed exclusively for this event makes use of Amorta's most advanced intellectual boost technology. It is absolutely reliable and safe.
Is it gonna make me smarter? Let's go.
So please cast your reservations aside and enter the tournament with confidence. Also, it gives me great pleasure to announce that this event is sponsored by Mr. Elhingen, a renowned businessman from Fontaine who has generously provided a grand total of 60 million mora for our prize fund.
60 million mora?
And if anyone is able to prove themselves capable of carrying out Mr. Elhingen's philosophy by passing the ultimate trial, he will be willing to give them his entire fortune.
What?
The only other condition is that the winner must agree to carry on Mr. Elhingen's legacy by hosting the Nilud Pala Cup Beast Tamers tournament in the future.
Whoa! Paimon can't believe that rich guy threw 60 million mora at this event. Just like that. And what was all that about inheriting his entire fortune if you promise to keep his beast taming tournament going? Also, hosted by an academia scholar, huh? Pretty official. Might be a little inappropriate if we just barged in and tried to shut it down. So, why don't we enter the tournament and see if this wisdom orb thingy actually works?
It's funny because you can actually tell that she sounds a little different than a lot of the voice acting from earlier in the game. I think this is much more recent voice acting. Paimon annoys me so much. Her voice is a little squeaky, but she's a lot of fun. Like, at least she's not like Navi, who just is kind of like uselessly nagging you all the time. At least she does kind of help you. You just want the prize money, don't you?
No, that's not it. It's just, now that everything in Sumeru has finally settled down, don't you think it'd be a little unfair to Nahida if we keep picking trouble with the academia?
Yeah, see, I don't know anything about this because we've not done that part of the story yet. The game does tell you don't do this until you've done the other thing first, and it's like, well, I'm doing it anyway. What if it works really well?
Although they've caused this trouble in the past, the fungi aren't just aggressive monsters, right? They're more like wild animals with bad tempers.
So, a monster then.
Since there's no longer any safety concerns, we don't need to worry. Maybe we can even try becoming friends with the fungi. Paimon thinks that would be fun. Besides, if we do well in the
Yeah,
tournament,
blah, 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 blah,
we'll
blah.
be able
Okay.
to earn some extra
Earn some
mora.
extra mora. Let's
They're
go.
basically
All right, let's see what all the
our
fuss is about then.
That's the way we roll. Looks like we sign up over there.
Let's grab a wisdom orb and enter the tournament. Yeah, her voice is especially extra squeaky now. I don't know why. Maybe I think her voice acting changed a little bit as time has gone on. City, let's go.
Huh? Looks like the people ahead of us are still signing up. Let's wait our turn.
Yeah, the voice annoys me, but Paimon herself is accused. Right, exactly. The voice is annoying, but her as a character is pretty cool.
Golden Comet and Silver Companion. So, you're competing too?
Golden Comet, Aether?
Huh? You know us? But what's with those names? We've never heard them before.
You're a tough duo if the posters are to be believed. Some mercenaries who managed to escape from you painted your portraits, warning others to avoid messing with you at all costs.
Paimon doesn't know whether to be flattered or to try and explain that we aren't as scary as the rumors suggest.
Unfortunately, the rules of this tournament state that beast tamers aren't allowed to use their weapons, or even fight each other directly. Your impeccable combat skills won't be any use to you here.
No, but my years of being a Pokemon trainer will.
The tournament is about capturing fungi, training them, and commanding them in combat. There's no way
I'm
of
so excited
knowing
to
whether
try this.
commanding
I am so
fungi is
excited
a
to try
skill
this.
You'll be able to master in time.
That's true. We've never captured a fungus before and wouldn't know anything about how to get them to fight.
You just throw them at the other one, right?
You don't look like a staff member. What are you lecturing us for? Who are you anyway?
Nah.
The name's Sania. I used to work for the Eremites, taming grumpy sumpter beasts. Ended up with a reputation for being a beast tamer, so they got me involved with testing the wisdom orb early on.
Nice.
Anyway, my name ain't worth remembering. I'm just an illiterate nobody. All I'm good for is doing odd jobs for Eremite mercs. Just think of me as another contestant. I do have a lot of experience taming beasts, though. Want me to teach you?
You want to team up with us?
You guys are worth me getting to know, as allies or opponents. Because either way, you can get rid of some obstacles for me in this competition. Of course, I prefer allies.
Sounds like a
if
mob
possible.
job.
Well, that was blunt, but also quite honest. It's definitely better to have an expert teach us than figure everything out on our own, right? What do you think? Should we take her up on her offer?
I feel like I don't have a choice.
All right then. Take this wisdom orb and let's go catch some fungi at the designated area.
Hey, Felipe! Hello, welcome in!
She gets right to the point, doesn't she?
Yeah, I don't. Right, gotta catch them all! I know, I'm excited. I'm excited. We get to play Pokemon without playing
This is where
Pokemon.
you'll capture your fungi. The fungi in this area are highly compatible with the wisdom orb, and they're ideal for training and competing with. The wisdom orb can capture and store fungi. It also serves as a controller. I recommend giving each fungus
Oh,
a
it's basically a
code name to make
Pokeball.
commanding
Okay.
them easier. For example, this one next to me is Pyro 1, which means Pyrofungus number 1.
Oh, let's go. I just helped an HK streamer? Oh, Hollow Knight streamer do some stuff and those dudes. Oh, let's go.
Just go off
Yeah,
to
I'm a little
your
late
element
today. A
and
little
then
late
come
today.
back. Seems kind of boring to Paimon. This fungus looks pretty lively. Why don't we call it Bouncy Happy Shroom?
Not met anybody yet. Paimon is the best at coming up with names. She is.
Thanks, but no thanks. I've got my own way of naming them, and I'm gonna stick with it. It's simple, straightforward. It helps me with managing them.
Yeah, you're probably used to calling it Pyro 1 anyway. All right, we'll stop. But wait until you hear the great names we come up with for our fungi.
The
You may
R2-D2
wanna
scream.
reconsider then.
What names are we going to come up with for our Pokemon? I keep calling them Pokemon. I know they're not technically Pokemon, but they're close enough, right? What do I do with that? Why can't I remember what I do with that? Oh yeah, no it is. That's what I thought. That's what I thought. Alright. A guy will roam the capture zone, and if you're detected as you approach them, they will enter an alert state and flee a certain distance from you. Ah. The gadget known as the Wisdom Orb, when equipped, will change your elemental skill to the Capture skill. Hold to aim and use Capture on the target fungi. When the Capture skill hits a fungus, it will be added to your capture progress. Picked by Electrode, they will enter increased, while the rate will be increased. Oh, sorry. Oh, okay. So she will suggest names. Okay. Can't wait for child. I want him so bad. Yeah, heck yeah. Very good name. Yes. Oh, thank you for contributing to the big Zala Stream Challenge. Let's go. So how do I... Oh, we have to equip the gadget. Okay. Ah, City! 75%. Let's go. I wish it let me equip a couple different gadgets. Do I knit now? I think this quest is gonna take. Is it gonna take me a while? Oh heck! How do I do this though? I wish this was an event. I want pet signs permanently, but it's time. No. How do I do this? What am I doing wrong? It's gonna take me even longer if I can't figure out how to do this. Oh, it's my skill. Ah. Back in. I wish I had gyro aiming would be cool. Well, that didn't do nothing. There we go. Okay, we caught it. Use your E attack. Okay, yeah, see, I'm using a controller. You're not a Pokemon. Why'd you go so far away? And he ran so far away. So heckin' far away. Dang! Wait, trail the shot. No. Well, heckin' rude. Okay. Let's go! Captured. Oh, nice. All right. This is super tall and can use electro now. What shall we call it? Dingle Shroom. Let's see, we've not meant these. Bongo Head, or Bongo Head. We can name it Bongo Head, or Bongo Head. Which one do you think, guys? I'm thinking Bongo Head.
Paimon's a fungi naming expert. Every one of these will sound really cool when you call them out in the arena.
Yeah, second one for sure. The names you came up with for the second fungus, all three suggestions were the same.
The round hat on this little guy's head kinda looks like a drum, don't you think? The first thing that came to Paimon's mind when she saw it was, if you hit it on the head, it's definitely gonna go bing bong. How does the name Bongo Head sound?
Probably more like a squelch.
Look how happy it looks. That means it likes the name. Okay then,
Yeah.
Bongo Head it is.
Let's go. These are actually really cute.
Aw, Bongo Head's just like a little puppy. Paimon's never seen this side of a fungus before. From now on, we need to look out for each other, Bongo Head.
I sneezed and Hazelnut said, "Bless you." Oh, heck
Again.
in. Felipe, you could probably there is the wiki. Yeah, there is the Genshin wiki. We'll tell you where you can find those, because it's only one domain for each one. There's actually, I think there's even an interactive map. Lets you sort that stuff. Look at these pretty flowers. Ooh, look at all these.
Scatter!
Does that do a thing? I thought that kind of supposed to do a thing. I think it's a timed thing. I don't know if it actually is timed or not. Doesn't seem to be timed because when they're not resetting. Where's the third one? Oh, there it is. We gotta fight this thing. Hello, plant-based life form. Eat fire.
I'm going in! Scatter! Yeah!
Look at the see, like, look at my crits, Cindy. I just did 919 damage, 1,000 damage. Something changed. I was not doing anywhere near this damage before. That's holy moly! I just heckin' nooped those guys. Look at that. Bada bing, bada boom. I'm telling you, Sydney, I know you said you did a tiny little bit, but like, holy cow. Something changed. Something changed, and I'm here for it.
Is this
Are you sorry,
an
though?
answer from
Are
this
you
world?
sorry, though? Let me look at my, change two, I know you changed two artifacts, but they were like really important artifacts, apparently. My attack, look, my attack is 1,145. Look at that. Okay, where are we going? More perky moon. We're gonna go over to this one. I'm gonna go fly over to the thingamabob. We're gonna navigate to there. Mine's 1,096, but less HP. Heck good. My attack is almost as much as, wait, as much as Tanari? Dang. I'm telling you. You are like magic with this game, and I cannot even believe it. But I am definitely here for it. To be honest, most is Dendro damage. I mean, that's the thing. Dendro is just amazing. Yeah, this is why I unlock those waypoints. Exactly, I know. I need to spend... Whoa, 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 whoa. Uh-oh. No, I'll make it. I'll make it. We got this. Whee! Tanari has crit damage of 160%, so he goes... Oh, I bet. I need to spend, like, one day just going everywhere, unlocking all the waypoints. Mine is, my crit. Damage attributes, 50%. Could you repost your artifacts so I can try? Yeah, sure, sure. Oh, the same artifacts are RNG based? Yeah, that's what we gotta work on next, exactly. I'm a little confused, actually. So does that mean that my Aether, my Traveler requires different artifacts or different things to upgrade than yours does? Once you get the Battle Pass Sword, you will have crit rate and you can use crit damage circle. Let's go! Ah, come on. Let's go! Alright. Kinding Kushum Coolit. I like Coolit. Your substats will be different on the artifacts, and it's hard trying to get... Oh, I get you.
Provided by the organizers to boost your fungi's abilities. That way, they'll be able to unleash powerful skills during combat.
Paimon can't believe we're making progress so quickly. It's all thanks to your Huh? Look, someone's staggering along with a fungus running circles around her. Is she being attacked?
Wait, who dis?
She's collapsed! Let's go see what's happening.
What? I can who dis?
I can't go on too.
Aww.
Are you hurt? How bad is it?
Watch out.
Power 1, take it out!
Wait, it's not an enemy. It's my shroom buddy.
We'll probably get her while trying to get Miko. Aww.
I'm just
Well, she looks
just
heckin'
a
pretty.
little too tired to walk right now, but I still need to find 3 more shroom buddies to qualify for the tournament.
Aw, heckin'. Shroom buddies?
You mean you're a contestant too? I wasn't counting on running into other contestants here.
Okay, but you...
Maybe
You sound really
Look after
sleepy.
Twirly Whirly for me. Take him with you to the top. Hey, don't give up. It's not like we're a bunch of eremites trying to steal your fungi. Your shroom buddies. You should at least hang in there until
Layla has a
we
lawsuit
so
waiting
we
to
can
happen.
compete
Oh,
against
no.
each other properly. Ania over here is a professional beast tamer, and despite knowing
Was that supposed to be a compliment?
Take it as it. Yeah. Paimon's really getting into this.
your name and mission, Golden Comet and Silver Companion shall gladly come to your aid. Really? Could you please help me collect the rest of the 4 shroom buddies I need? Does this mean my luck is finally starting to change? My name is Layla.
There's a
I'm just
Triforce waiting to
student
happen.
under
Heckin'?
Tawa's Darshan, so I don't have any impressive titles or anything. And my goal is to make it into the quarterfinals. If I can make it to the quarterfinals,
On her hood, I
I
can
get
see
to take
that.
my shroom
I
buddies
really,
home
really
to
wanted her
guide
because her
them
design, but
some
her
of
voice said no. I know. She just sounds like she's getting ready to pass out the whole time.
What do you
Like,
mean
do you
physical
need a
labor?
snack? Do you
You're a student.
need some more blood
Shouldn't you
sugar?
be busy with coursework and writing this is even the smallest amount of exercise makes me. Well, you see
Layla,
me just
mood,
now.
though,
I get
honestly.
so
Like,
tired, I collapse from
I just mean basic
exhaustion.
stuff like moving books
So
around or
when I say
fetching things I need from
physical
those doors. They
labor,
make me
you don't
tired.
need to be embarrassed about that. It's totally normal.
First, she calls that. Well, looks like you've mastered everything already and moved. I'll see you around.
Okay, we're gonna skip a lot of this. Both of you guys have already played this, so I'm not too worried about skipping everything.
Probably not. She's pretty blunt.
I don't feel like we're missing a lot of actual story, unless you guys don't want me to skip it. Let me know.
Otherwise, why would she have helped us?
Most you're gonna have to turn them in a minute.
Let's follow her example.
You help Layla find 3 more shroom buddies to clear
Nicely
sight.
done.
Good,
Now
good.
that we put
I'm glad that
together
was
Layla's
summarized
team,
in the
she
little
should be
little
eligible
black
to take part.
fade
Let's head
screen.
back to the arena and
I fast read, so I skipped. Let's go. Layla's in the child banner. Heck. Oh, and she's in Miko's. Okay. I'm heckin' excited, guys. Oh, I've already opened that one. Okay. Oh, wait. Isn't that where Tenarius Village is? Heckin'? That is Tenarius Village. Let's go. Miko and Child have the same 4 stars, so I'm crossing all my fingers so you get Aizu. Let's go! Oh yeah, that's where he lives. Okay, wait, what? Oh, right there. I'm blind. Blinded by the light. I would honestly love to live like in a little tree village like that. Probably scare myself half to death every time I woke up and look outside. But I should just max everyone. Let's go. I'm here for the smackening. What's his ability? I mean, like, what's his element? Animo. Oh, let's go. I mean, I do need an animo. Oh, heck it, spoopin'. Oh, but with a phasmophobia attack. He's a damaged animo. Huh, neat. Alright, I'm gonna go get this waypoint because it's been bugging the heck out of me. His playstyle looks like so much fun. Let's go! I'm heckin' excited. I'm really curious what all and who all I'm gonna get from this banner. Yeah, we got a waypoint. He just punches everyone using a book. I'm here for it. Someone sees you walk up. Oh, do you wield magic? No, I wield a book. Smack. You're gonna get a lot of characters. Oh no, but then that means I have to choose. What tickles me and what I've realized is it seems like a lot of people just don't use the Traveler as one of their 4 main characters. And I'm like, I feel like I'm obligated to, and I guess you really don't have to, because anytime you're in a cutscene where you have to have the Traveler, well, the Traveler just pops up for the cutscene anyway. But it just feels so weird not having the Traveler as my main character. Not really strong, I know, and that's the thing. It makes me sad because I like using Travelers. So, I mean, I want to see how far and how much I can just... Like I said, the Traveler to me is like Link, and I feel like I'm required to have him in my party. I know I don't have to, but it just doesn't feel right if I don't, so... You know, I was contemplating on pulling on Child's Baron just to get Aizu, but if you get him, I'm happy. Oh, let's go. Alright, we will see. We will see. You're not going to use a Traveler when you get Child? Heckin'! I just feel like this is the Child story. You definitely need Traveler for Dundru. Let's go. Alright. Build this Child, Bennett, Sucrose, and Barbara. Neat. I don't use Traveler either since I got Tanari. Heckin'.
Great! We're in a different group from Layla, so we won't have to compete against each other in the early stages of the competition.
Heckin'.
I hope I don't have to fight you guys in the later stages either.
Aww.
Oh, hello there, little ones.
Ooh. Whoa.
Sure enough, you're at the center of the action once again.
Electro
You
Mommy.
two truly are like the main
Let's
characters in your own light
go!
novel.
I had glanced down for a second and I looked up when I saw her name. I was like, oh! Surprise! Wait, what happened? I'm unhappy but happy. I'm at now 37 pity and can lose 50. Wait, what did you do? What did you do? Oh, you got Nahida. Let's go. Okay, that's worth it, I think.
Miko, what are you doing here? Is Paimon hallucinating?
This tournament was advertised far and wide, including all the way over in Inazuma. They even handed out flyers in front of Yae Publishing House.
So stinking pretty. Astute, and I don't know how to pronounce that word. Yemiko is capricious and unpredictable in her ways, doing completely as she pleases. After all, it is boredom that is the true foe of one who has lived for several centuries now. Akin. You might intend to meet the Kitsune Guiji? Does that say Guiji? It's a B, Guiji. Of the Grand Narukami Shrine, or the editor-in-chief of Yae Publishing House. She owns her own publishing house? Let's go. If you have come prepared to make sport of by her, then roll right up.
Don't you think a tournament like this makes a perfect candidate for light novel treatment?
Yes, yes I do. It does seem like a good place to find source material. Look at those eyes, though. He doesn't fit my playstyle. Wait, what? I wish you could... I'd find a heater from you.
Yae Publishing House is working on a bestseller that, if all goes to plan, will stay a bestseller for the next 50 years. The theme is friendship and rivalry, so we decided to bring our up-and-coming author Soka here to gather some inspiration.
That's the worst thing you can do, especially if you have a guaranteed. Never do... Wait, so never do what? Pull to try and... See, I don't... How do I see what my pity is? Do I even know what my pity is yet? I won't. I'm just saving all of my wishes until I can pull for Yemiko, basically. Pull for whatever I want. Aren't the banners up for like 2 weeks at a time? All the banner he didn't want just a wish. Oh.
I, of course, need to ensure my writer's manuscript.
Yeah, I would
are
only
up
pull
to
for the
par.
banner that he wants.
So, I will be taking part in the tournament myself to get a little taste of what it's like.
Noise.
Here's my little partner in crime. Soka named it Blitzara. I think it's rather good. Very distinctive.
It's actually a really good name. Yeah, good luck, Felipe. Good luck. You can go into your history and count how many wishes you already did. So I need to count the wishes from the special banner or the regular banner. I'm guessing the special banner, right?
Who knew there'd be such a big turnout? Even Miko's here.
Soka, come say hi to the little ones. They're set to be some of the fiercest competition you face in the tournament. You should put them in your novel as major characters.
The South Island. Gotta go. All right, no worries, Philippe. Thank you for coming in and hanging out. I'll catch you soon. I love that it calls us little ones. I know, right? I would definitely like that better than Lisa calling me a naughty boy, so I'm excited for that. It's 9:30. Got work tomorrow. Oh, heckin'. All right, no worries. Have a good and lucky stream. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, get some good sleep. You put them in your novel as major characters,
Yes,
okay?
Chief Editor. For the sake of my readership, I won't back down. I'll beat you.
See you in the
Just 'cause
arena.
you're with Miku doesn't mean we'll go easy on you.
She seems a little stressed.
Ooh, yes.
Yeah,
more of
he's a
that.
mommy, but a nice one,
Do
right?
feel
I'm
that,
here for
Soka.
that.
Declaring a challenge to your archenemy in the making before the competition begins is a key plot device that helps build dramatic tension.
Uh-oh. He sees travelers her child/nephew rather than an object of interest. Oh, let's go.
I wouldn't say I'm feeling that.
So it's more of a
exactly.
motherly than just a straight up
thinking
mommy.
About competing against her
I got you,
excellency's
I got you.
Hanamizaka tour confidant is making me so nervous. I'm losing my mind.
Heckin'.
In that case, head back to the inn and capture your nervous breakdown in writing while it's still fresh. This'll make excellent source material, too.
Mommy to us and mother to traveler, right?
She's
Let's go.
terrifying.
I'm here for that. I'm here for that.
But she also seems really dedicated to her craft. I hope we can be friends.
I'm gonna get this girl some coffee. Or something with some sugar in it.
And who is this?
All right, have a
softly
good night,
spoken little lady?
Philippe. I will catch you soon.
She's our new friend, Layla. We met her while we were out capturing fungi.
We get her girlfriend, we can take them out on a date. Let's go.
Layla's entering the tournament because she wants to take her trained fungi back home to live with her. Her goal is to make it to the quarterfinals.
If I could zoom in on Layla's expression right now, can I just tell you how much of a mood that is, though? Like, there are so many days I do feel like that. Like, yeah, I get that. I get that feeling, totally.
Training fungi. And then domesticating them?
Sure, why not?
How fascinating. You must be full of secrets. There's an intriguing story to be told here, no doubt.
Layla's be during exam season.
I'm Yai
Well, I
Mika,
believe it.
a light novel editor. Purely out of personal interest, and right now what I'm most interested in is you. Nice to meet you. The pleasure is all mine.
I have no idea how to respond to that.
Honestly, I wouldn't either.
Traveler, Paimon, I really appreciate all your help. But I want to get to know my 4 shroom buddies a little better and prepare for the qualifiers, so I'll go do some training now.
Wow, she's heckin' zoomed off.
Don't push yourself too hard, Layla! You'll end up collapsing from exhaustion again!
Womp.
Miko, what are you doing scaring a new friend off like that?
Oh, am I really so terrifying? Well then, I'll simply have to talk to her again another time to clear things up. But that can wait. Judging from your expression, it seems like you have something you want to say to me, little one.
What's going on behind the scenes of this tournament?
I'm comforted to know that you didn't lose your heads amidst the hype, and you're not just in this to have some fun. Unfortunately, though, it appears that we're about to be interrupted.
Guji Yae, what an honor to finally meet you.
Guji,
We're so
okay,
privileged
not
that
Guiji.
Our tournament is your first destination in Sumeru.
Man, this quest makes me want to pull for you, but no, I have to stay strong. Stay strong. Hey, if I get yay, then like I said, you can live like you said about the other one. You can live vicariously through me? Question mark.
Huh? Isn't that the organizer? And that's super...
Goodness, I presume that the tournament is proceeding very smoothly indeed. Otherwise, how would the host and sponsor themselves have the time to spare to chat with contestants one-on-one?
How you jest, Guji Yae! Those such as your esteemed self deserve nothing short of the most lavish reception.
Ba 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 ba.
I see you've already had the chance to try out the Wisdom Orb. What are your thoughts?
Right now, I am nothing but an ordinary editor-in-chief. I'm here to enjoy my vacation and gather some inspiration along the way. And if I can at all help it, I'd rather...
Don't be so pushy, Mr. Cowtier.
You can bet that I'm gonna do that. Let's
Droning on
go.
about the academia's business ambitions.
Your best we
is
ways you
hardly
with just
respectful
Hazu and
to
Yay,
our
let's go.
honored guest. Not to mention that Gucci Yae is busy catching up with her friends. I dare say it was both unnecessary and discourteous.
A most pertinent remonstration coming from you, Mr. Elhingen. You do...
Why, to hear
I wanna
such
fight some
high praise from the
Pokemon.
great Gucci Yae is more press. Also, to have the renowned traveler here at the tournament is an unexpected delight.
Thank you. Okay.
Miko, they're here to do business with you, right? Should you really be turning them away like this? Especially the rich guy? Paimon thinks working with him could have a lot of advantages for Yai.
Promoting an entirely new event throughout all of Tevat so rapidly would be an impossible feat for any ordinary businessman. I, for one, do not wish for Yai Publishing House to be the subordinate partner in a business relationship with him. Besides, the tournament has only just begun. Who knows whether it will go on to be a success. I want to focus on fungi.
Potential
May look
liabilities.
adorable, but they carry potent elemental energy inside their bodies. Letting one's guard down around these creatures would be an unwise move, don't you?
So it
I
wasn't
do think
just
so.
us. Yeah, we started out with some safety concerns about this event, but the wisdom orb seems pretty amazing. At least all the fungi we used it on have been very well behaved. Like our bongo.
Oh, Paimon, you're just as carefree and enthusiastic as ever.
Don't need to listen to the story for us, by the way. If you
Well,
want to
it's
skip, you
about time
can.
for me
I
to get
might.
into
I
character.
might.
As a contestant, I need to go and see you in the qualifiers.
Heck in. Okay. I'm just trying to get a little bit of the gist of it because I don't want to miss the whole story, but then
Making new friends. Bumpy, come on.
I
Let's
do
go
also
get
want to
some
get
girls
to
down.
some like actual Pokemon training, so. Okay. Moving and walking around. But thank you for letting me know. And I'm also here for this music. Let's go. Oof.
Ah, the champions to be, here at long last. Come on now.
I play Pokemon, so I'm not sure, but it might be a little different to Pokemon. Oh yeah, I'm sure it'll be quite a bit different, but the concept is the same, I feel like.
With an expert mentor.
Even this.
Okay. So let me buy the things that I need. Nani? Oh, we get to do this thing, my Bob. Oh, we get to play Candy Crush. Let's go. Okay. All right. Yeah, I'm here for it. Oh, this is gonna be fun. Okay. He's staying while menacing, right? He's just standing there, menacingly. Try to do it in less than 7 moves. Oh, it's gonna be a good old rib tickler then, huh? Oh, dang. Seven moves? You have to copy the thing on the left side. Yeah, we gotta get the orange one up here. So if I could rotate them, so I can rotate 1 and 2, right? So that's 1 move, and then we rotate 2, 3. I think we can do 3 more moves. No, not 3 more moves. That's my bad. 4 more moves. It'll be 5 total. No! Okay. I misunderstood. The pink goes in the middle. Okay. I mean, yellow goes in the middle. So we're gonna rotate. That completes that one. And then switch this one with that one. Ba-ba! Nice. Number of moves, 3. Nice. Bubbly prison, skills, water bomb. We can, okay, use copy to directly copy the color of the selected floral jelly onto any other new floral jelly. What? We get 1 copy and 1 rotate. Or we get multiple rotates. So we're going to rotate these. Rotate these. And then we're going to copy that one. Ta-da! The 3 moves. Nice. Okay. Cultivate. I don't know about all of that. I just heckin' love these puzzles. So we get 2 copies, a rotate and a switch. We do get to do that. All right. Orange needs to be at the bottom. We have to change 2 of these for green. So what if we rotate? Actually, we're going to undo that. Oh, we can undo moves. Okay, nice. All right, so what if we're going to switch this one to that one. And then we're going to rotate these. Boop. And then we're going to rotate. Oh, hang on. I will do that. That's fine. No, cancel. Oh no, I did it wrong. No. Okay, we're gonna wait, cancel. I can undo all the way to the beginning, right? Yeah, we can undo all the way to the beginning. I messed up the color rose. Okay. Green needs to be at the top, so blue needs to be here. Okay, so let's go ahead and we're gonna switch this one for that one. Rotate. Switch those, and then copy, kaboop, and then copy and kaboop. There we go. 5 moves. I think that's decent. And let's do this one. Use preset to place a pre-existing formula directly onto a corresponding slot. What? Reset 1. What? How does that help us any? I'm confused. Oh, well that makes sense then. Let's go! Nice. All right, so 3 moves, 3 moves. I wonder, we've done all of these in 3 moves. I wonder if it's possible to do this one in 3 moves. Would it actually be possible? Well, no, it wouldn't be possible because we have to... 2 moves are... Oh! Yeah, no. See, a copy is considered one of the moves. So... I don't think there's any way to do it. Yeah, that's 2 moves right there, and there's no way to rotate these around. So we're gonna go ahead and cancel that one. Let's go!
Bongohead and buddies should be able to fight at full power now.
There's powers over 9,000!
Maybe we should...
Maybe we should just get over there and stop talking about it. Of course it would be way up here on the top of a mountain where I don't have access to the... Oh, heck. Okay. Let's warp up over here. And let's go back this way. Oh, it is a teleport point. Really? Oh, yeah, let's go. Okay. Seb, toilet paper! Okay, in a Fabulous Fungus Frenzy gameplay mode. And the Fabulous Fungus Frenzy gameplay mode. Sorry, get the package. Your elemental skill will be changed to the focus attack command, which can command all the fungi in your team to attack a single target. Alright. May no be lazy. I know, I like that. I'm here for that. I'm sure I'll figure this out as we go. Right? I don't need tutorials. Okay, so 8 a.m. You just fight with your fungi. Okay, nice, let's go. Hey, Don Voyage. Hello, hello, welcome in. You want to do story before fighting? Wait, what do you mean? There's a story to do before fighting? Oh, you were playing Fortnite. Let's go. How's the 40s going? What story should I do before we fight?
It's nearly time. Let's get ourselves over to the Nilo Pala Cup qualifiers.
Oh, you want to do story before... Wait, what? No, I'm curious. So you have 2 things. One is training and one the fights in the story. Oh, this one is training. Oh, I see what you're saying. I say thank you. Oh yeah, of course. What's gonna shout out to friends? I know that this one requires us to do some of this stuff, so I'm not anyway. Well, play with my cousin and friend for a bit. Might stream Fortnite more often. Let's go. Well, if you ever play with viewers, let me know, because I would love to hop on. You'll get them easy. Okay. So would you suggest that I do this? Or do I just go right to the fight? Because I can just go right to the fight. Does this get me anything, is what I'm wondering, I guess. Doesn't matter? Alright, if this doesn't get me anything in particular, then I'm just gonna go right to the fight. Fight. We'll wing it. Would love to join it? Yeah! Alright, yeah, no worries. I don't want to, like, bite myself or anything, but just saying, if you're ever playing with viewers, I'm not the best Fortnite player, but I do really enjoy playing Fortnite. Oh, alright. Yeah, how have you been otherwise? So good to see you. You have to do these training things at one point, though, because that's the primo money spot. Oh, okay, I got you.
Alhingen's giving an opening speech.
Ladies and gentlemen,
The
the Pala Cup Beast Tamers Tournament is about to begin. At the same time, I ask that you bear in mind that this tournament is
Friendly and
held
fair
in the
competition,
spirit
sure.
of... I have spent a considerable amount of time in my life.
I want to kick their
searching
butts.
for a way for humans and dangerous creatures. I sincerely hope that this...
Oh, so that's why Alhingen is putting his whole fortune in...
Thank you for your speech, Mr. Elhingen. I'd like to add a few words of my own, if I may. Welcome, Beast Tamers! The wisdom orbs in your hands
groundbreaking
are a
invention.
truly groundbreaking invention, representing the
Non-extraordinary
culmination
technical
of centuries
breakthroughs
of
makes them so exciting.
Everyone's eager to try them out for themselves.
Yeah, let's not talk about that now. Let's just go ahead and fight.
Of course. Well, I'll explain everything to you.
What a total nerd!
Hey,
There's a time
Paimon.
and place to talk tech.
I'm a nerd.
Good thing Alhingen has never... Ooh, the qualifiers of official...
Oh, Sinnoh's here. Let's go. Everybody's here for this. I've been good. Staying warm inside since it's been snow. Oh, you got snow. Let's go. Heck yeah. Heckin' exciting. Oh, right here. Okay, Fungi Archive. Fixed lineup. Alright. Fungi Archive. Not captured any of these. And let's go ahead and confirm the lineup. Okay, requires at least 4. Oh, right. Okay. Yeah, it's been pretty cold here. It was, when I was trying to work on the car this morning, it was about 8 degrees Celsius. Unfortunately, the only thing I had on was shorts and a t-shirt and my sandals, and it was a little chilly. It was a little chilly, but I got it done. Got it done. Fitz, my puppy, loved running around playing it. Oh, let's go, so cute.
Let's go. This is gonna be over so fast. Don't blink.
You will ignore hearing us. I mean, I just wanted to get it done so bad. And hey, it was worth it because it's been bugging me in the back of my mind, like, is the new brake booster going to work? And guess what? It worked. So at least I don't have to worry about that. I'll sleep a little better.
Don't be nervous, Bongo Head. It's only the qualifiers. These are teeny tiny potatoes.
Are you going out with full sweater, boots, and coat? Heckin'!
Stones.
I mean, it was 8 degrees Celsius. That's not that bad. We pick which Pokemon we want to use. Oh, I see. So it's just like regular. We get to choose. I have no idea what's going on. You can use their ults. Okay. How do I use their ults? Load up with the feather. Oh! Get the feathers. Okay, get the feathers. You press the button with the fungi on. Okay. Well, we seem to be wrecking their teams, and my team seems to be full health, so... Use the Hydro to heal. Okay. Give me a feather. Give me a feather. Here's a feather. Oh, I see. I can only use her ults if I have the feathers. Okay, got it. Nice. Okay, where's the feather? Here it is. I always save one feather for heals. Okay. Good, good, good. That's a smart idea. Thank you. Well, this is actually stinking fun. It's like a very simplified version of Pokemon. Because basically each Pokemon has only one move, and it kind of just does it for you.
It's okay. We still got this.
Let's go! Let's go.
How can my swift fighting style fail? Everyone, retreat now!
A heckin'. Challenge completed. Nice. Alright. Easy peasy. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. I'm here for it. I wonder what's going to happen though. I'm like, I wonder, will they bring this event back? Because this seems like a really fun event. It's like, this is a lot of detailed like game mechanics that they brought into this game for it to be a one-time thing.
Anything else we've ever done before, and it's super fun. That beast tamer and her fungi work together pretty well, almost as well as the two of us.
Your signature move will be Silver Supernova Slap.
That's not what Paimon meant. Paimon just wanted to say that our opponent seems to have developed her own fighting style unique to her and her fungus.
Like that? Spoilers? Yes, probably. Ah, okay.
Oh, it'd be great if we were more tightly in sync with Bongo Head. Imagine.
That's why it's so important to develop close connections with your teammates.
Miko and Layla! How's it going?
Twirly Whirly and the other shroom buddies were way stronger than I thought. Before I knew it, they'd knocked the opposition out. When I got back to the arena, I saw Miss Yai's opponent running away like they'd just seen a ghost. Miss Yai said she needed to find you and discuss something, so I came with her.
Little Layla here breezed through her first battle. Soka won hers by a hair's breadth, but mine was rather disappointing. My opponent was a frightful bore.
Yeah.
Well, it's only just started after all. It'd be a bit of a creep, but anyway, what was it you wanted to do?
You're getting smarter, aren't you, Paimon? I thought you'd need me to remind you, but no, you said it yourself. Our opponents will only get stronger as the tournament proceeds.
Mustn't
So
let
we
our
mustn't
guard
let our
down,
guard
yes.
down. Why don't we keep up the momentum from our respective first-round
Okay,
victories?
some special training.
Stay one step.
Okay. Do we go do more of these? To the quote-unquote training location. Ah.
The view here is wonderful. It smells of the rainforest here, and we're far enough away that no one will bother us. Let's have some fun with our fungi friends, then take a break to sample some of Sumeru's
Oh, let's go.
delectables.
Take a relax.
Now, wait a second. Aren't we here for training, though? Or did you put something in the snacks that'll improve?
Even if I had that kind of power, I wouldn't dream of abusing it. I assure you, the dried fruits and pastries I brought are quite ordinary. Perhaps you thought I'd planned an intensive training session for you? That won't be necessary. On the contrary, when you're constantly on edge, you miss quite a lot of importance. Since the
That's
goal
cool.
here is to bond with our fungi, we should treat them as... Imagine if all the Traveler ever thought about was making you stronger, forcing you to build rock-hard muscles just to watch you send Mitochurls flying. Would you gladly comply?
A Buffmon.
Why are you looking at Paimon like that? Oh, don't you dare try anything like that, or Paimon will...
A Buffmon. I'm here for Buff.
ignore you for 3 days!
See?
I can imagine somebody out there has Do you know the Buffmon? No, I do not. I was gonna say, I bet somebody out there has made this a thing. I want to see this. I want to see the Buffmon meme.
Any more receptive when they've only just met you?
Huh. Well, when you put it like that...
Miss Yai
It was a
is
thing
right.
before. Oh, let's
Also,
go.
I'm curious to see what would happen if the wisdom orb is turned off or malfunctions.
You want to turn the
wonder
wisdom
if the
orb?
fun
You want to turn off the
yeah.
wisdom orb?
It takes time for friends to get to know each other properly and come to trust each other.
Yeah, Father was right. She's got like a little Triforce in the back of her hood.
I can't always rely on this gizmo to communicate with Twirly Whirly. It makes me feel like I'm giving orders.
Oh.
Ah, yes. True love cannot be controlled by external forces. Little Layla's belief is a classic one.
But that would mean giving up control over the fungi.
Oh, let me click on this.
Is that really a good idea?
Oh, no. Oh no! Heckin' buff bun. What the heck? Oh, I love that. Just slap. She's gonna heckin' slap the hill trolls into the next moon. Now you're cursed too, right? What was that? That's worth a try.
Go ahead and give it a try, little Layla. Don't worry, the little ones and I will be here to keep you safe.
Okay, is everyone ready? I'm gonna do it.
Does it just end up being that the wisdom orb just doesn't actually do anything?
Look at that! Now that it's turned off, Twirly Whirly's moving around on its own again. But it's not attacking people nearby like it did before.
Perhaps the Wisdom Orb's technology doesn't allow people to control the fungi at all. Maybe it simply adjusts the fungi's temperaments, calming them down so that they're capable of forming connections. If this theory is correct, little Layla's wish may yet come true. Once you've gotten to know each other, you'll be able to freely communicate without using the Wisdom Orb.
Let's go.
Miko's right. Forget fancy schmancy technology. The real breakthrough here is the power of friendship.
The power of friendship.
I'll
Let's
do
go.
my best. I want to learn all about Twirly Whirly's likes and dislikes, then buy lots of snacks from the almighty merchant.
It just heckin' wobbles. Look how cute it is.
Wants to get to know the real Bongo Head too. Let's try deactivating our wisdom orb, shall we?
What makes the wisdom orb so effective? Butilia is in possession of some great technology unknown to other scholars?
Traveler, Paimon, Miss Yai, do you and your shrimp buddies want to join us? I think Twirly wants to play in the water over there.
Let's go.
You'd better be careful. Don't get too close to Blitzara when you're knee-deep in the water, or you might find yourself on the receiving end of a very unique lower leg massage.
Nah. Yeah, electricity and water don't mix. Bongo has a floating hydrofungus.
Right. Paimon almost forgot. Should we let Bongo Head try something different? We could climb a tree together and see the view from the top.
Yeah, let's go.
You two go ahead. We want Bongo Head to try something different since it's probably used to playing near water.
Oh, okay. Meet you back here later then.
Let's go. You have to play with our fungi, and we're gonna go try to climb a tree.
Help! Something's not right! Why are these fungi so aggressive?
Why does that sound like
Did you hear
Venti?
that? It sounds like hurry! Let's go!
Is that Venti? Because that sounds like Venti. Ow. I wish, but no. Oh heck. Ah, they're just kids. Okay.
What are you doing here?
Hania? You saved the children?
I happened to be nearby. The children were mimicking what they'd seen the contestants doing and ended up getting surrounded by wild fungi. Fortunately, I heard the commotion and got here in time to save them.
That is a fair point. That is a fair point. All these kids are going to think that the fungi are friendly to play with.
That's so dangerous! Why are they trying to approach wild fungi without a wisdom orb?
It's hardly their fault. I was almost drawn in by the fungi's cute appearance once, too. Luckily, I remember people never used to be under any illusion about how dangerous the fungi can be. But this Neelit polycup is changing people's perceptions, and now they're letting their guard down against the fungi. A consequence that Elhingen failed to foresee.
I'm trying to solve one problem. It's created
I'm
another.
putting an end to this debacle, first chance I get. The wisdom orb is the perfect tool for exterminating fungi on a large scale.
What?
And once I win the tournament, they'll be mine to do with as I please.
What? No.
What are you talking about, Hania? Exterminating fungi? Not in front of Pyro 1! Don't you care about its feelings?
Wah, wah.
You're taking part in the tournament too, aren't you? You even taught us a few tips and tricks. You're clearly enjoying the event.
I'm quite certain Pyro 1 would back me up if it was capable of realizing the past mistakes of its kind. But regrettably, it's just a pawn controlled by a gadget. It will never understand human sentiments.
You know, I don't know about
As for
that.
why I taught you guys a few things, don't you realize? Yet here you are now pleading the fungi's case. You've gotten too deep in this absurd game.
What?
Wait! Don't go! We turned off our wisdom orb just now, and we were playing with the fungi and everything!
Ah, looks like she's made up her mind.
Oh my, such a standout personality, and with the perfect dose of obstinacy. I sense dramatic events just waiting to unfold.
Miko? Layla? Oh, you heard the cries.
We were just talking about her as it happens. Little Layla told, looking at it now, she seems to be a classic case of a wrong path character. She takes the wrong path because in her eyes, it is the most effective and sensible method of achieving her goal.
Maybe she's had bad experiences with fungi.
Fungi can definitely be aggressive and damage their environment, but some research also suggests that they're only acting in accordance with their nature, just like any other wild animals. The fungi have existed for a long time. No one knows what the ecological implications for the rainforest would be if they all got killed off suddenly.
If you skip the training thingies, you might breeze through the story here. Ah,
We
okay.
shouldn't resort to extreme measures. No matter what Hania has been through, we can't let her do this just because.
You intend to stop her achieving victory? I can't say I didn't expect that response from you, but I hear she's one of the favorites to win this tournament. Are
You'll
you
keep
prepared
bonding
to
with our
face
fungi.
That's what you brought us here for, right? To get a. Wait. Did you?
It would be rather boring if I had arranged every last detail in advance. The chance encounter between today's training ends here. The
Okay. Let's go. All right, let's see. Oh, there's a thingamabob here nearby. I can go find that real quick. Probably inside of this tree, I'm betting. Aha. Let's go. All right. Where do we gotta go? We gotta go all the way back to town. And warp you away. I'm back. I heard him throw something down. Oh no!
There are a lot of people
Better
over
than throwing
there.
something
Are
up,
they
I
looking for
suppose.
something?
Hope we didn't break anything.
I heard that the organizers set up loads of message boards for the audience to leave comments, and I wonder if people will talk about me and Twirly Whirly. Oh, if only I could.
Paimon thinks that's a great idea. You always need a ton of information to write a paper.
Nah, he's just being a
Can't
little
always get the info.
That's a nice idea, Paimon.
That's good, that's good.
But I'm from the Ratawahis, Darshan. The kind of information I'm gathering now would only be of any use to someone in the Amorta, Darshan.
It's not letting me skip a lot of this. Hang on. And maybe one of the world's trash isn't the world's treasure.
Yeah, you can provide the information to Amurta students. Maybe sell
Mora is a secondary consideration, but I could make it a fair trade by getting the Amorta students to read through some advanced. If I can narrow the search, just thinking about it makes me want to.
Layla, that's an amazing idea. Please
Let's
get them to
go.
look into a bongo.
I'll do my best.
Oh, someone, does it mean he's observing that
Little
area?
one,
The arena?
the pairings for the remaining 32 are out.
Wow, so 32... Wait, 32, 16, 8, 4, 2. We've got 5 more levels to go.
We'll be facing Silk.
Oh, I've...
What are you so excited about?
Oh, please. After all, a life with no obstacles tends to narrow the mind. People...
Yes, ma'am.
Ah,
Okay. Where's the next one? Oh, wait till next morning. Okay. Oh, we got 30 Primogems. Let's go. I'm here for that. Wait for the time to change until next morning. Wait, oops. Okay, now where do we gotta go? Oh, I actually have to wait until the next morning. Rude! Okay. Time to wait 24 hours. There we go. Got to say tomorrow on the clock. Ah, got you. Okay. Let's go. We just stood still for 24 hours. Progress and probe. Dual missions. Okay.
Today's the
Wait, where do I go?
We're up
Oh,
against
right here
Silk
still.
this time. We gotta
Hey, Amdor. Hello, hello. Welcome in.
Come on, let's
Okay, I'm gonna start a match. Yeah, welcome in. How's it going? We're playing some Genshin Pokemon of sorts. Not completely, but
Traveler, Paimon, this day has come earlier than I had expected. My apologies, but my writing career is at stake here, and my reputation in Lady Yai's eyes. I can't allow you to
Yai
beat
Miko.
me.
Okay.
don't get too.
Let's go! My favorite serial spoof girl. What? Let's go!
Unleash the wrath of the storm, Stormstress!
I mean, we're absolutely crushing these, apparently.
They're too strong!
Or are they healing? I can't tell. Wow, let's go!
I can't believe it. I lost. That's it. It seems that the guests of Tenshukaku have powers beyond the reach of mere mortals like me.
Oh no! Did we go too
I know
far?
who. Do we?
Taking this pretty
Hey,
hard.
Loot! Hello, welcome
Mika
in!
said it was fine not to look back, but she'll definitely be mad at us when she sees her in this state.
Oh, Loot, thank you for donating the Big Zelda Stream Challenge. Let's go!
Oh, Paimon's freaking out.
Oops.
Okay,
Yeah, I think we might have
just go
crushed this girl's
apologize to
hopes and
Nico.
dreams.
Come on, Bungo Head. Put on your best guilty face.
Oh. That's going really good. It's going really good. How are you doing? Oh, you were playing Breath of the Wild. Let's go. I know you were playing Breath of the Wild. Nice. It's going really good. It's been oh, you started Sunday while I was lurking.
Bungo Head.
Oh, cool, cool,
No
cool.
one takes Soka out so quickly.
I'm the Beast Tamer here.
Oh, did she look crestfallen and say something melodramatic like, beyond the reach of mere mortals, then curl up on the ground and start wailing?
You know her too well.
Yes, to all of those, actually. Oh, you know it really well, huh?
It's better this
That's
way.
so cool. That's cool. Last I
Soka
saw
will
you, you
turn
were
this
still playing the other game, which
experience
actually
into
looks like a lot of
valuable
fun
writing
still.
material.
We
She'll
finished
be able to
Hob, and I
portray
gave the choice of
protagonist's
DBD or Zelda.
journey with
Let's
all the setbacks they
go!
face along the
Yeah,
way
Hob
much
looked
more
like a lot of
compellingly.
fun. It actually looks like a
It will
really
resonate all the
cool
more
little
with
game.
readers. As for how to flesh out the villain, dominating, ruthless but brilliant, and ultimately victorious, the inspiration will have to come from you. So don't go getting yourselves knocked out of the competition by some second-rate wannabe.
Paimon freeloads off the villain, so she's the bigger villain.
That's a conversation for another time. Oh, Miku, please ask Soka to go easy on us when she writes us into the novel.
Oh no. That's a conversation for another time. Oh, I love that. Okay, anyway. I recommend Hob. Get it on PC or on Switch on sale. It's a masterpiece in terms of level design. Let's go. All right, I want to put that on my list for sure.
Traveler, Paimon, I miss you.
Oh no.
Layla, take it easy. Don't go fainting on us.
I'm alright. So I wrote to the Amorta students, and they were really keen. I got a reply with the information I needed within just a few hours.
But Lou, you've played have you played Breath of the Wild before?
I've tried making a few different snacks for Twirly Whirly based on the information they gave me, but it didn't seem to like any of them. So then I made a new, improved list, and also included ingredients that might suit Bongo Head's taste.
How'd you get the results so soon? That was super quick.
Oh yes, but I had to speed run it. What? The quote marks make me a little confused. So the first time you played, you had to speed run it. What do you mean by speed run it? Speed running Breath of the Wild is a lot of fun though. I tried to speed run it. I really kind of failed at it, but I was able to beat it in 3 streams, I think, technically. So about 12 hours, about 10-ish hours, I think. Lack of sleep explains the tiredness, but not the breathlessness.
How's it going, my little Layla? Have you been teaching your opponents a lesson?
Yep. Thanks for taking us training, Miss Yai. But the opponents have gotten stronger too. So, the pressure is on. The problem is, I'm also planning to visit...
Oh, that's no problem. I'll join you with your train.
Oh, sounds like you two help out Miss Yai quite often. Huh.
Because if we don't...
Right. Yeah. Please don't turn us into scary evil bad guys.
I had a friend who was moving, so you had 6 days to play Mario Odyssey and Breath of the Wild, so I forgot a lot of things and couldn't enjoy the game as much as... Oh man, I bet. 6 days is not enough time to enjoy either of those games, let alone both of them.
Don't worry,
Well, that's cool.
Layla. They're just apologizing.
I'm excited to watch you play that again. Let's go.
Go buy yourself a nice drink, take a break, and catch your breath.
Yeah, I was so busy working the car. Wasn't that... I think that was Sunday, wasn't it? That's the day I was working on the car. I think. I'm not sure. But, yeah, so, right. Man, I was outside until late working on the car. I got a new brake booster put in, and I got the clutch and brake pedals put in for the transmission swap that's coming. So I tested out this morning. I tested out the brake booster, and my car stops on a dime now, and I'm super happy about it.
Thanks so much. This is the address where I...
Hey,
As for the potential liabilities we didn't have time to discuss earlier, one could why this is the most exciting subplot of the novel, the secret investigation.
Okay.
Besides,
I need to continue
if we
playing Breath of
fail
the
to
Wild, but I
uncover
might wait
what's
for my
really
sister
going
comes
on in
home
this
from college
tournament.
because she already owns the game. Oh, let's go!
I
I
suggest that
really
we act
recommend
just
it.
before
The
sunrise,
DLC for it
while
is
most
also
people-
Chef's Kiss. It adds a lot of content. And I recommend if you can get the DLC, I recommend getting it in you because you kind of start getting to play it about halfway through the game. Like it's something I don't recommend waiting until after. Like a lot of games, the DLC kind of picks up where the game leaves off, but this DLC kind of inserts itself into the middle of the game, if that makes sense. Right, should be played right before the end boss, exactly. And it adds a lot. And also, like, it adds some other things, like, it adds, like a gauntlet trial in the middle, where you get to fight a bunch of enemies, and I don't want to give out spoilers, but definitely recommend the DLC. And it also gives it, like, a lot of cool little outfits and stuff like that. I'm sure she has that or not up to ask. Yeah, the thing is that with the DLC, unfortunately, since it's an eShop purchase, it's not tied to the cartridge. Like, anyone can share the cartridge. But the DLC is tied to your account. So if she's signed into your Switch and she has it, then that'll work. I think.
yeah, you're right. Don't worry, Bonglehead.
Okay, let's go. Wait till early morning the next day. I'm waiting. Guys, I just took a sip of my tea, and I smelled bread rolls and pizza. Like, it's not what no, my tea doesn't smell like that, but for some reason my brain short-circuited, and I smelled bread rolls and pizza, and I want nothing. Oh, I'm hungry all of a sudden. What the heck did my brain just do to me? I want bread rolls and pizza. Oh my goodness.
Let's head towards the fungi power-up place.
It just reminded me of, like, Pizza Hut when I was a kid. Brain, why you do this to me?
After we're done investigating, we can go buy all those ingredients from the almighty merchant Leela mentioned.
Pizza the Hut?
Then we'll come back and compete in the next round.
Spaceballs is too good of a movie. We didn't deserve that movie.
This all looks like regular floral jelly. It's right out in the open for everyone to see, and they've even put the recipe on the table.
But even if they added some special ingredients, most contestants wouldn't suspect a thing.
Well, it's not like we can just take them away and go investigate them. That'd be stealing, right? We'd probably be disqualified and might even end up getting arrested by the Corps of 30. Oh, but we do...
Oh yeah, we have a camera. Let's take some pictures. Did that count? I hope that counted. Yes.
Done! We should ask an expert to analyze... Anya?
You hold yourselves to pretty high standards, coming here so early to power up your fungi. No wonder you've made it this far.
Hania, we need to talk. Your plan you told us about last time, it's way too...
Save your breath. If you think I'm wrong, start by defeating me. Then you can show me why exactly you think your opinion is correct.
Okay, yeah, definitely. This is definitely a Pokemon subplot.
How did things end up like this? Paimon thought we...
Okay, so we gotta go beat her to get her to stop
fine.
from annihilating the world.
Come on, Bongo
Got
Head.
it. This is kind of like Pokemon White and Black, I think. What you sneaking behind that bush for? Can't wait for you to go spoof part of that, right? Nani? You're not right unless you defeat me in children's card game, right? Find the almighty merchant. And why are they so far away? And a place where I've not unlocked any of the warp points. I can rude. I mean, a card game is coming. Oh no! But yeah, this does remind me. What was it from Pokemon Black and White? It wasn't it N? It was like, we gotta stop everybody from having Pokemon by destroying all the Pokemon. I gotta watch Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged. Wait, is there a Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged? Ah. Alright, we'll get there. I've got a lot of things on my watch list beforehand. I'm working on writing. I gotta finish Demon Slayer. There's a book I want to read. I'll put it on the list, though. I will put it on the list. How do I get up here? Okay, I'm gonna stand here. I feel like I'm probably gonna boop my head. Yeah, that's not gonna work. Oh, maybe if I just walked up the bridge that's right here. Probably be a little easier. It would be funny if there were streets in the city, right? Who would do that? Who would just put a street in the city that takes you right where you need to go? That would be silly. This man's serious though. Later it gets so weird even Team gave up. Wait, really? Really? Interesting. I still wish we would have gotten more of Dragon Ball Z, but I get that, you know, they've been doing it for so long that, you know, you just gotta wrap up at some point. There we go. There's another warp point. That'll help us a lot. Yeah, same.
This is where we should be.
They just had one arc left, right?
Hello there.
Hello there. Bagels! Hello, hello, welcome in!
Oh, the looks on your faces tell me
You.
you're searching for the almighty merchant. Yes? Yeah. Wait, Dory? Why so surprised? Every vendor and customer in the Grand Bazaar knows
Bagels,
that
hello,
we're
yes, let's
almighty,
go!
Supreme. Yeah, whatever. But back to business. Sounds like you two.
If I take it by normally, like, if I had already beaten everything in the game up to this point, I would already know all these
That
characters.
she's taking part in a very. I'm told this that they were. Now that maybe they were used during the experiment phase. Let's hold on to them for now. Yeah. See, I don't know what you two are talking about.
Not Layla, but Dora,
sounds
yes.
like
Okay,
these
got it,
items
got it.
Might prove useful. I'm just kidding. No one gives a hoot about these items except for you and the Matra. Show me Layla's
We get
list.
Dory for free
I
in this
just need to
quest.
know
Oh,
what
let's
you
go.
want.
Okay.
That's a relief. Paimon thought all our efforts were gonna go down the drain. We couldn't afford that price even if we won the top prize. Flour mixed with matsutake powder, a vintage jam, zaytun peach juice? Is this really the fungi diet? How did Layla even find that out?
Let's go.
Paimon still feels kinda uneasy about all this, but we don't have much time.
Okay, let's go compete in the competition. Wait. Teleport. Okay. I don't have any other Pokemon at this point, so I feel like this is what's gonna have to work. So, Peepoo Burb is the heckin' best burb, right? I still love that little dancing emote so much. Oh, my cat's left a gift for me. Oh no. Burb, alright, see what you get back. Not the kitty cat gifts.
I can see you're serious about this. Good. Time to put my years of rigorous training to full use.
Burn Bigfoot.
Now, prepare to witness the power of my all-cryo fungi team.
Looks like we're in for a deep freeze. Alright guys, let's go. How you do, Sebastian and everyone? I'm doing really good actually. I woke up, did a little bit of writing. Was really happy about that. Went outside. I finished putting all the essential stuff back together in my car, so my car is now drivable again. And I went out for a drive and tested the brakes after putting in a new brake booster. And my car now, I feel like my car's like braking power is like doubled with just a simple little upgrade. It was like a $35 part from the junkyard. I got a 3-year newer brake booster to put in my car, and she now stops on a dime, and I'm happy about that. It was a very nice smelling gift. Oh no! So yeah, today's been amazing. Now we're playing Pokemon and Genshin, and I'm here for it. Peepoo fits in the moat, right? Yeah, no, I hope so. The rest of the week's been pretty chill. Monday is when I'm gonna take my car in, and we're gonna see how that goes. Getting the transmission to the shop is gonna be interesting. When advice, I will always take advice. Yes. Oh, because they're healing.
That all you got? Couldn't melt a snowflake with that.
They have a hydro fungus. Yeah, focus on. Oh, wait. Oh. Yee. Okay, that would have made a whole lot more sense. It only just now occurred to me that they're actually healing. There we go. Okay.
Impossible.
That was my bad.
My team has been defeated?
My team has been defeated?
That was a hard-won battle. You and your buddies put up a good fight, Bongo Head.
Yeah, that buddy took out one of my fungus, so this was my revenge. Oh, let's go! Nice. Guys, I can't stop thinking about pizza now. What have I done? What have I done?
Traveler, Paimon, I saw you guys made it to... Hey, Layla!
Okay, so I think we've got 3 more rounds to do. That was 16, so then we've got 8, 4, and 2. Yeah, we've got 3 more rounds. Dinner's decided for you then, right?
My stamina's running low. Let's keep the volume down.
Layla, you're gonna make me want to take a nap.
Miss Yai, where did Miko go?
She left in a hurry with Soka. I guess they must have had something urgent to do. Also, I think they were escorted by a mercenary from the Corps of 30.
What?
When I returned to the arena, they were already quite a distance away. It didn't feel right to run after them and ask what they were up to.
I guess busy at Yay Publishing House after all.
Could be. Miko's been putting a lot of time into the tournament lately, so Paimon wouldn't be surprised if she had a lot of chief editor work to catch up on.
Layla talks how I feel, right?
She also said that she wanted to look for
Layla is a mood, I will tell you.
during her
Layla is a mood.
vacation.
Like, I can see that getting old, but she is a mood.
Probably just their tour guide. We shouldn't worry about it.
The quarterfinals are coming up. To me, this is the most important round. I'm a little nervous.
Whenever Texas are falling
but
asleep.
let's all do
Oh,
our
no.
best.
Can that be one of my attacks? Honestly, though.
Yeah,
We need to strike a balance between competing and investigating.
Right. We have to stay vigilant. Okay, let's take some photos of the items we got from Dory to add to the ones we took this morning.
Okay. To be continued. Time to wait even longer, I think. Probably. That's what I'm guessing. 30 more Primogems. Let's go. Wait until next morning. Boop. Wait until 8 a.m. tomorrow. I almost forgot. I'm going to send you the command. Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, I appreciate that. That's going to be really cool. We will have the power to make somebody sus all of the time. These were like day locked. Oh, wait, really? So that way you could only play a certain amount each day? Oh, that makes sense. That actually makes a lot of sense. Oh, we got... Wait. These counted as domain challenges? Oh, cool. I'm happy with that. This day was the last day. You can breeze through all of them. Nice. Nice, 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 nice. Let's go. I can't collect these because I'm not on my PlayStation. And there's 24% a cat.
It's
Meow.
showtime, Bunglehead. Let's smash our way through to the semifinals.
Let's go. All right, so the thing is, I was on Magic's stream yesterday and we were talking about it, and see, Bagels knows how to tweak the commands so we could set to where Amdor is always 99% a cat, or I think we could set to where like Amdor is always between 80 and 100% a cat, and the rest of us get between 0 and 100. You can adjust the range of the percentage, right? You can adjust the range that gets selected, and then you can create an if/else modifier to it to adjust for like particular people. And that's really cool, and I'm here for that. Guys, where am I going? What's my mission? Oh, it's right here. Okay. Not me walking away from the mission. Quarterfinals. Nice. This is just like me when I play Pokemon. I pick like the first 6 Pokemon I find, and then bada bing, bada boom, I just stick with them for the rest of the game. I swear, I had a 41% of Fishy, 52% of Gremlin, and 11% Sus. Let's go! 66% of Fishy. Nice.
Hey, you potty mouth!
The way you dote on your fungi. It's pathetic.
54% Sus. Heckin'. That's a tiny bit more than 100%, right?
Of the philosophy of the greatest beast tamer of all, the mighty Hania.
Amdor, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. I finds a full party and only uses 1 Pokemon. 7% Gremlin. Heckin'. Just a wee bit Gremlin there. Yeah, you're actually not wrong. When I was playing Pokemon Yellow, I would level up my Charizard up to the point where he would no longer listen to me. And like, he just laid waste to everything. Didn't matter if it was effective or not. He laid waste to water types. He laid waste to fire types. The thing just laid waste to everything. Because I only focused on Charizard.
Greatest beast tamer of all? That's the...
You keep telling yourself that. You were never gonna come close to facing Hania.
Time for you to go home.
For you to go home.
Later Pokemon, only traded Pokemon didn't listen, and there was a simple solution. Oh? Each Pokemon only one attack. I love that. Oh, hang on. Let's focus on you. Heals! So I think they basically added stuff like Hitmonchan's farting about, not listening. I think so. I feel like that's the thing that they did do.
Hey, no backing down. We fight to the end.
Let's go! Come on, guys. It's just one more hit. Bada bang, bada boom!
No! This can't be happening. I trained my fungi non-stop. Maybe I should have been harder on them.
Maybe you should have been more chill about them.
We beat him, but
GG!
somehow Paimon isn't really in the mood to celebrate.
Yeah, honestly, me neither. This guy was kind of rude. That's another game I want to start streaming, guys. It's Pokemon Yellow.
I made it.
That's amazing, Layla! You reached your goal!
Congratulations!
Unstoppable hardy two blades, but you don't seem too happy about it. How come?
It's just that he was really mean. He said some weird things.
He did.
I see what you mean. Yeah, somehow beast tamers like him make me feel a little sad.
You never played a Pokemon game, really? They're not for everybody, and I can totally get that. I would say I'm not really a huge fan. But I did play Pokemon Yellow, and I enjoyed that, which is a really old one. I've played Pokemon White, which I really enjoyed. And I played a little bit of Pokemon... I didn't get to finish Pokemon Y, and I started Pokemon Ultra Moon, I think it was. But I enjoy them. Pokemon, I mean, I kind of like, I enjoy the beginnings, but then they get kind of old to me by the end. I don't know if that makes sense. But I do have Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu, and I want to try that on stream, I think.
Yeah, he clearly doesn't know anything about Hania. He's
Because
just
that's
making
basically
assumptions about what
a remake
she's
of
like,
Yellow.
Based on also, he's so cruel to his shroom buddies when they could have been friends. It's not just his loss either. It brings all the other contestants down.
Hey, Tingle, hello. Welcome in, Tinkle. How's it going?
It would feel a lot less gloomy.
But it's only because
So nowadays you're on Mr. Grindy, so you might push through. I might push
I
through.
just want to be able to take Twirly Whirly back to live with me. That's all.
Aww.
Oh, looks like the next fight is you against me. Let's just try
Aww,
to
I don't want to fight you, Layla.
See who's the strongest fungi, Twirly Whirly or Bongo Head. Loser buys dinner for the winner.
Whatever deal this is, you seem very happy about it. Did I miss anything big while I was gone?
I mean, anything related to food, and Paimon is happy about it. Yeah, Tingle, hello, welcome in. Pokemon Let's Go. It's a cross between Yellow and Pokemon Go. Yeah, exactly. So I've played a little bit of it, and it kind of takes what I liked from Pokemon Yellow, and it kind of made it a little bit simpler. Like, it doesn't have quite as intensity to it, and I'm kind of here for that. Like, you can see the Pokemon in the grass, so it's easier to avoid Pokemon, which I like.
Miko, you're back! Finally! You snuck off without saying anything last time, so we didn't get to tell you about the evidence we... Evidently, we have some things to discuss with you.
It's a bit too grindy for me. It's more grindy than... Oh, really? This is Pokemon Arceus. Really? Smooth, right? It's about the evidence we, evidently we have some things to discuss with you, right? Isn't the new... Yeah, there is a new Pokemon out soon. It's a remake of... No, wait. No, that's right. The remakes are out. It's completely new Pokemon. Since if you have any questions, answer them if I can. Oh, thank you. Oh, I see that. I see that. Yeah, thank you for sending me that.
Quite the ordeal for me too.
Yeah, Scarlet Violet. That's right. And it
entered
kind of
this
came out of
tournament for a bit
nowhere.
of fun, but now I've ended up in the semifinals. I've barely had any time at all to spend with Sokka and the others gathering source material for the novel.
Am I going to be the one that's going to... Is she going to be the last one we fight?
Sure you two will have a wonderful time in your fun and friendly match. I, on the other hand, have to take mine a little more seriously. I'm up against that stubborn young lady after all.
Oh, no. It's going to be that lady that we're going to fight at the very end. We got to beat her. They were known since early to 2022, so not out of nowhere. Yeah, wait. Yeah, but not truly out of nowhere, but like, you just announced them and then like 9 months later, Pokemon? Hold on. Guess you'll find out, right?
Who knew it'd get to this point? Miss Yai has to face off against Hania.
I think we're gonna have to face off against Tania.
Look on the bright side. Maybe Miko will help us defeat Hania.
I'm hoping.
But that means we won't get to show Hania the error of her ways ourselves. Whatever. Paimon just doesn't want to see Miko lose.
Right? Same, honestly. Because I remember to send it. I finished it late last night and then thought of sending a few times when I couldn't. Oh no, no worries. I do that all the time. I set reminders, and I set all these little stuff to try and remind myself to remember to do things, and I just can't. Like, my coffee thing. It's actually been bugging me. It pings me every morning at 9 a.m. Set up your Ko-Fi account, or coffee account. And I'm like, do what now? I'll do that in a minute when I actually can do it, and then I forget for the rest of the day. But yeah, thank you for sending that to me. I really appreciate that. We're going to have a little bit of fun with that, I think. I don't want to do it too much, though, because obviously some of those things, like once the person finds out that they're stuck getting a certain percentage, then...
I'm feeling nervous,
you know?
but excited at the same time.
Oh no, I'm scared now, right?
You don't
You
have
should
to
be.
go easy
Be
on
afraid.
me.
Be
Twirly
very
Whirly and team
afraid.
have weathered plenty of tough challenges already, and they know how to put up a good fight.
Well then, prepare for battle, Layla and Twirly.
He's even doing the throwing out the Pokeball gesture. 81% sus. This is true. Let's go. Alright, does she have a healer? Doesn't look like it.
Twirly, quick! Do the thing! With the wind vortex!
Time to nap. Oh, no worries. Thank you for coming in, Amdor. I hope you have a wonderful night. Thank you so much for coming in and hanging out.
Gently, of course.
8% sus. See? 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 Nothing to worry about. Nothing to worry about at all. Dodge! My Pokemon are trying! My fungi are trying.
Hang in there, Twirly! You can still do this!
I'm convinced I'll have to become a mad scientist type and there'll just be post-its and whiteboards everywhere. Honestly, same. Like, I've already started. I've got post-it notes that are starting to litter my monitor. You're not gonna show me the thing you wanted to today. Oh no, but I wanted to see. Okay. Gotta head out now to eat dinner. Oh, enjoy your dinner. Oh, what are you having for dinner? You have a wonderful rest of stream. See you. Oh, yeah, we'll see you. Oh, thank you so much for coming in, and I'll catch you again soon. Oh, I gotta heal. Gotta heal. Man, hers are tough. Oh, I lost one of mine. Oh no. Oh, I'm getting weak. Oh, she does have a water type. Hang on. Okay. I promise not to be too sus. Ooh, that was spicy.
Shoot, we lost. But you and the gang put on the best show I've seen so far, Twirly Whirly. That was a real blast. I loved it.
Madge just used it to troll herself, and I had one to troll me. I love that. Let's go.
Thank you all. Twirly Whirly and I went out with a bang. Any other opponent, and we might be feeling a little disappointed right now. But we were definitely beaten by the best.
Aw. We're the best around. Ba, 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 ba. So none of our innocent viewers have been singled out, right?
Really well
Go.
too, you know. Felt like we were one wrong move away from a very mushy bongo. Just letting the fungi do their thing and enjoying the match with no pressure to win, it was a good feeling.
That's the thing. Perhaps that's how all competitions should be. Exactly.
If only every match could be as carefree as that. Meanwhile, Miko's busy duking it out with Hania. Oh, Paimon's so nervous for her. Let's go see how she's doing.
Heck on. Oh, we can't do anything. Wow, okay, that's kind of interesting. Cannot use. How do we get out of here? Get me out of here!
Huh? It's over already? And why is the atmosphere so heavy? Does this mean Mika won?
I don't think so.
Your match is over too? You took your time. I'm assuming it was a close call.
Oh, wait. Having chicken nuggets, let's go! Forgot to get something out for dinner, so just... Oh, hey, chicken nuggets are the best.
You sound way too relaxed for someone who just fought in the semifinals. Bet it was a walk in the park, huh?
Yes, ours was as far from a close call as you could get. All it took was a few short, sharp strikes for Blitzara and I to be beaten by Hania.
Oof.
Huh?
Big oof oof skis.
What? You think this is funny? Am I a joke to you?
I mean, maybe.
Far from it, Hania. I know full well how serious you are about all this from your ironclad determination to annihilate an entire species. How would I ever dare mock you?
Even that sounds like you're kind of mocking her, and I'm here for it.
That said, if you continue down this path and find that it leads somewhere quite different from what you had hoped, what will become of that ironclad determination then? I look forward to finding out.
Oh, City, let's take a break. Oh, heck yeah, let's go.
Not your concern.
It's not your concern. All right, before we do the final boss fight, well,
running away so soon?
We'll take a break. Won't forget breakdown today. Oh, heck yeah.
Miss Yai lost the match, but why is Hania the one who seemed upset?
Oh, there's somebody that takes themselves a little too seriously.
The situation gets more interesting with each development. Blitzara injured Pyro 1 soon after the match started, and Hania was clearly quite distressed. I simply pointed out that she's still deceiving herself, and her defenses began breaking down. She's more fragile than I'd imagined.
Defenses?
You mean Hania isn't as heartless as she tries to make herself out to be? So she does care about Pyro 1, but she didn't mean to show it in front of you.
Right answer. Now's our chance to get through to her. You, my little friends, are the only ones who can get her back onto the right path.
But Hania's long gone now. Where should we look for her?
Well, right now, I'm sure she must be wondering what it is that has made her suddenly start doubting herself after all
Layla
this
is short for... Oh, no!
The answer lies with
You know,
the
you're
three of
probably
you.
not wrong. You're probably
I'm
not wrong.
sure you all know where she's gone to.
Oh, that's my headcanon now. That's my headcanon now. Her name is short for Valium. Wait, you mean...
The place where I first met the traveler in Paimon?
Good point. It was when Layla mentioned her plan to bring her shroom buddies back home with her that Hania's mood suddenly changed. Layla, it seems like you're onto something. Let's catch up with Hania and set things straight.
You should stay here, little Layla. I understand that you want to help Hania, but she's not the kind of person you're good at dealing with. Leave it to them this time.
Yeah, I love Yamiko. She's got, like you said, she's got that motherly
That's true.
tendency in
and
it.
if I said
I love
something
that.
that struck a nerve again, I'd only make things worse. Plus, you guys move pretty fast. If I tag along, I'd probably need to stop and gather my strength every 10 minutes.
Well, what are you waiting for, little one?
Please take a look and see what you think.
Oh.
I want to, don't worry, I'm going to get to the
You've been
break. I'm just
busier
trying to
than
get
I
to this
thought.
cutscene.
In return, I give you a blessing from me. Good luck. I'll share my thoughts the next time we meet.
Aw. Okay, let's go. Now, we gotta do one last thing. And I'm curious if this will work. Alright, the music still works. Alright. So we can go over here. Background blur on. Hide the UI. Right there. Oh, pose. You're right. Hmm. There we go. Look at that. Look at that. There's one thing I always want to do is hide personal info. There we go. There we go. All right. And I think the music's still going to work in the background, but let's go ahead and take our break. Let me go ahead and put up the Firefox new PFP. Right? I've actually thought about that. I need, once I have my VTuber designed the way that I want, I'm going to use that as my avatar, because the anchor thing I've used for such a long time now, but it was only ever meant to be super temporary. All right, copy the linky. Hey, Falcon. Hello, hello, welcome in. How is it going? We're just getting... Oh, excuse me. We're just getting ready to take a quick break. Been meeting for the last couple... Oh, no worries, no worries. I'm glad you're here. We're going to play little words on stream if you like. And so, guys, don't forget, as usual, we get to hydrate, stretch, grab a snack, and we're going to play some words on stream. Okay, there's the music. The music is still there. Okay, good, 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 good. We're going to go ahead and start. And see you guys shortly. Oops, I forgot to turn my mic on. Hello, everybody. I am back. I have returned. Nice, nice. Command. Oh, let's go. We're on level 4. Nice. How's it been? How's it been? Bagels, hello, welcome back. It's the comma. The comma chameleon. Wait, comma. Guys, comma. Let's go. Oh, suddenly I'm feeling kind of chilly. Wow, guys, I get to skip 3 levels. Let's go. Where my jiggle my mouse? There we go. Beep. There's a fake letter. Dude. Aha. The T is fake. Comma, chameleon. Let's go. Guys, what? Nomad, nice. What are these? Random, nice. What are these random letters, guys? Heckin' tough. Do they have this one? Why do they keep having the swear word? Hey, Amdor. That's not actually a word, but Nord. That's right. Nord? Aw. I feel like Nord should be one. Oh, adorn. No, adorn. There we go. Let's go! We need more! Heck 'em more! I can't believe there's that many 5-letter words remaining. Like, what other words are there? Let's go! Lollipop! Okay, so the S is fake. Oh, Bagels, I'm sorry! I'm so sorry! Plop. Ripperoni with the chicken strips. Um, I'm just probably like that. I mean, that was like, what are all these letters? Oh no, not the poop. Pool, polio, noise. I'm trying to think what the heck that 6-letter word could be. I have no idea. Hello, nice. Nice. Nope. Hello. All right, man. Now we're gonna go on to. Oh, 3 stars, y'all. Let's go. What are we looking for? Was that sound on my end? Wait, what sound? What did it sound like? Aha! No, that was probably in game. I feel like because I'm in photo mode, we have this really faint melody in the background. It's almost like ba 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 ba. No, it was like a ringtone. I got a I got a message on Messenger, but not an actual ringtone. Might have been on your end then. What's the other 6-letter word, guys? Nerd! Doer, nice. Um. Let's go! Oh, that was close. That was heckin' close. Ba, 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 ba. Ba, 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 ba. Ba, ba, ba. Ba, ba, ba. Ba, ba. Ba, 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 ba. All right, let's see. Ooh! At least one of these Z's is real. I'm hoping one of those Z's is not real. A drizzle. Oh, both. Both of those. Okay, so the J is fake. Okay, thank goodness. Thank goodness. Thank goodness. That's all I needed. That's all I needed. Ooh, oh, that was close. Okay. The J is fake. Yeah, I was not prepared to test that one word. Nice, let's go. Got it hacking right away. Nice. Idle, nice. Liar, nice. Um. Hmm. Yo, do you... Oh, okay, then it's just on my end. Ired, nice. Um... Oh. Oh, let's go. Heckin' got it. Oh, Ryle, nice. Guys, skip another 3 levels. Oh, this was gonna be spicy. All right, we're gonna have a hidden letter and a fake letter. We gotta try and figure out what that hidden letter is as soon as possible, okay? Let's go. Is it gonna be 5-letter words? No, not yet. That's level 16. All right, so we know right off the bat that V is fake. Um, Dagnabbit, guys. Nice, nice. Dine, nice. What's the fake letter though? There's a word that uses all the letters from Nicked and has an extra letter on it. That's our hidden letter. Aw, dink, heckin'. It's a G! Oh! Oh my goodness, guys. Oh, what's a good long word? Oh, we're not gonna make it. Heck, a GG though? King? Nice. Oh, what would use that? Decking! Decking! Oh, decking would have been it. Oh, heckin'! Too late, too late. GG, guys, though. Level 15. We've not hit level 15 in so long. Hard one, but GG, right? Let's go! Thank you to City, Matcha, Falcon, Bagels. Thank you guys for playing. Let's go. Heck yeah, that was awesome. I'm here for it. That was a fantastic effort all around. Let's go! Alright, 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 alright. Let's see, where are we going? Wow, we're going all the way out over here, okay. GG everyone! Yeah, thank you guys for playing. Oh, I just realized it's getting so dark in my room again that my light's gonna start freaking out, so... Get some light in here on my face, so... That way my webcam doesn't do so well in low light. Hopefully that will help. Last time we played Genshin and it got kind of late, my webcam thought my mouth was open the entire time. Plot twist. It was not.
Hania should be around here somewhere. Pyra 1 follows her everywhere. We should be able to track her down through its elemental traces.
Aw.
Search the area with elemental sight.
Let's see. Oh! Nice. Free money. And thank you, yeah, again, thank you guys for playing. So much fun! And there we go.
How did you find me here?
We follow Pyra 1's tracks. We're a little worried about you. Wait a second. Are you comforting Pyra 1?
The irony, I know. And I'd probably be enjoying it if Pyro 1 were any other animal than a fungi. The next time we meet will be in the finals. Whatever you have to say, save it for if you beat me.
We want to understand where you're coming from.
The Fox Lady said you might say that. You're pure of heart, kind, and believe the best in things. You wouldn't understand if I tried to explain. So here, read this.
What is it?
Okay. Whoa! That's a lot to read. Okay, day 10 of the fungi invasion. What? Come across a large group of farmers in the nearby area. Seem to have been trapped here by the aggressive fungi too, and it's a temporary camp. The kind farmers brought sufficient provisions and medicinal herbs and almost saved us all, but there were still several people who did not make it. The fungi surrounding this area are increasing in number, and they're still in that berserk state. We can't leave just yet, at least not before the fungi are gone, if they ever leave. It looks like we'll be staying here for a good while. Wow, that was day 10, day 42. So a whole month later, they're still stuck. I thought I'd become trapped by a bunch of fungi for so long. I didn't see any hope of getting away from this place. Rapib took his axe and made an attempt to go fight the fungi, but he was stopped by the other farmers. Everyone knows that none of us are going to last long without the leader of the farmers around. But if the circumstances are enough to make the calmest and most composed farmer lose his cool, I can only imagine what the others feel. Everyone must be feeling pretty frustrated by now. These 18 peaches we picked from nearby areas and the remaining provisions are going to last a few more weeks. Following the farmer's suggestions, we have started looking for suitable seeds to grow our own food. And a camp needs an expansion. We have to make plans for the long term. We might eventually have to turn this place into a small village. A village full of fungi victims? How absurd. Hopefully we'll manage to keep ourselves from starving to death before the crops mature.
These are my ancestors' records.
Dang.
They were attacked by a horde of fungi in the rainforest. Many people were seriously
That was a long
injured.
time ago.
There was nothing exceptional about this incident at the time, and it certainly never made it into any official records. But my family have been reading it to me since I was a child, constantly warning me of the grave threat that fungi pose to us.
So, that's what happened. Oh, no wonder you're so hostile towards fungi.
Well, we're sorry about your past.
Yeah, and anyway, doesn't your family's experience make this tournament all the more meaningful? The Wisdom Orb finally means that humans and fungi can live in peace together.
It's not as simple as turning bad fungi into nice fungi with the Wisdom Orb. Plenty of scholars have experimented with similar things in my village in the past. But every one of them failed, gave up, and moved on. Even this new Wisdom Orb can only suppress the fungi's aggressive nature temporarily. Without this device, they're still extremely dangerous creatures. On top of that, the orb's intellectual boost makes the fungi unnaturally strong. Too much elemental energy in one place is not a good idea, especially for people in poor shape already. If you've got a sensitive constitution and you start using a Wisdom Orb, you're gonna start experiencing symptoms pretty quickly.
Wait, Layla's been coughing a lot lately. Could that be because of the Wisdom Orb?
Oh no.
As you'll be well aware by now, all Caltilia cares about is his precious research.
Layla.
He just wants to expand his influence and increase the profile of the Beast Tamer event. Meanwhile, Alhingen's taking advantage of the situation. Impressed by Cautilia's research, he invested a huge sum into promoting the tournament, consequently lowering everyone's guard against the fungi.
Layla. Cough, cough. Quite literally.
I don't trust either of them, period. I don't believe highly aggressive creatures like the fungi can coexist with humans. But I'm just another retired mercenary, so who's gonna listen to me? All I can do is play by their rules until victory is mine. Then I'll fight for the outcome I'm hoping for, and keep them from getting their way. I initially had a sliver of hope that you might help me in my endeavors. Guess that was pretty naive of me. But it doesn't matter what you think about all this, or what you think of me. I'm going to beat you, and then there will be nothing you can do to stop me. This notebook is just a relic from my past now. Do whatever you want with it, because come the day of the final, I'm going to declare the execution of all fungi, including Pyro 1.
This Pokemon game got serious. Aww.
It's time to say goodbye to the past.
That didn't go as planned. Well, there's only one option left. We gotta defeat Hania in the final match.
At least we got to know how she really feels.
Didn't Hania mention something about other researchers in the past trying to stop the damage caused by fungi too? There should be more information in this notebook. Let's take a look.
Researchers seem to be planning to use some kind of capturing device to control the aggressive fungi. The kind of device is a string of complemented terminology. It also included a license of approval. Preparing a potion, suppresses activity. Bottom of this page is filled with more complex terms. We failed again when we returned to the village. Two seriously wounded mercenaries insisted on quitting. Another tried to convince the lead researcher to give up on the withering potion. Oof. They're here to sell this mess, but upon witnessing the state of things, they start planning to drop everything and run. It doesn't feel right, but I still need more evidence to make sure. Oof.
These look like research notes. Guess Hania's ancestors kept them after the scholars left.
Hey, Falcon, thank you for donating to the Big Zelda stream. Let's go.
Whew.
We're only 70,000 points away.
Complicated. The handwriting is really bad, and there are too many technical terms. Paimon can't make heads or tails of this. Wait, some of these look familiar, though. Oh, that's right. We saw them on the documents Dory gave us.
Documents and notes are connected. Contents compiled after combining the clues. Device remnants and the remains of the files that Dora gave you contain the same license of approval as the device recorded in the notes has. Evidently, these devices were considered technologically identical by the academia. Similarly, the formula for floral jelly shares many basic ingredients and medicinal principles with the withering potion from the notes. The only difference is that the amount of certain active ingredients applied in the floral jelly is much lower than that of the withering potion. Oh. It can be roughly deduced that the remnants of the instrument that the organizer of Nilitipala The Beast Tamers tournament attempted to utilize the technological outcomes of the capturing device. Huh. And the floral gel can be deemed as an upgrade of the Withering Potion with advanced safety that can trigger a temporary boost to the activity of fungi and let them gain some special powers while being activated. Neat.
A capturing device and a withering potion?
The device used to capture the fungi made them calm and approachable, but the Withering Potion made them go berserk.
So that's how it went down. The fungi only attacked Hania's ancestors because of what that potion did to them. And then the researchers built that device to try and capture the angry fungi. Also, if floral jelly is just an improved version of the withering potion, and the wisdom orb isn't Cautilia's invention either,
Oof.
he's basically giving someone else's invention a new name and passing them off as his own. He's a big fat liar!
Hey, welcome to history. Well, I can't say I'm that surprised.
Why is Cautelia so eager to get people to use the wisdom orb anyway?
Maybe he wants to finish the work started by scholars that went before him, but more like he just wants to take credit for other people's work.
We gotta warn Elhingen. He needs to stop bankrolling Cautelia right away! As for Hania, she has no idea that the fungi only attacked her ancestors because they were under the potion's influence. No wonder she holds it against
Aw,
them.
those poor fungi. Aw. Wait, where you going, buddy?
Oh, don't worry, Bongo Head. Paimon knows you're not gonna turn evil because of some floral jelly. You stayed a very good fungus even after we turned off the wisdom orb.
Aw. So stinking cute.
You can understand what Paimon's saying? Oh, wow, you're getting smarter!
Paimon, wait.
Huh? Since when?
The wisdom orb isn't even on.
Paimon didn't even notice. Does that mean Bongo Head is
Aw,
by
that's
choice
cute.
right
Let's
now?
go. It's had a good experience with us so far. We've gained a mutual understanding.
See? Hania was wrong after all. The fungi aren't gonna lose control this time. Some fungi understand people and just want to get along. Like
Aw,
Bongo Head
stinking
here.
cute.
Oh, Hania did make one good point, though. The wisdom orb has its limits. As long as that's the case, fungi won't be able to live with humans forever.
I know, right? I want a bongo head that can follow us around.
Paimon was really hoping Bongo Head could join us for the rest of our journey.
Aww.
Isn't there a way?
Let's look for ways to improve the wisdom orb.
Yeah, it's a shame, but it seems like there's no other choice.
Well, it belongs in the wild anyway, I
We
suppose.
still have some time before the final. Should we report Cautelia to the academia?
We don't know what he's capable of. We also don't want him to let him know we're onto him.
True. For him to have made it this far, he must have been planning for a long time. If he caught wind of our plans to expose him, he'd definitely be wary of us. Whatever else happens, we have to give it our all on the day of the final. Let's beat Hania and knock some sense into her. Then we should get Elhingit to help us expose Cautelia for the fraud he is.
Let's go. All right, so what's now? Unfathomable defenses to be continued. All right, so now we gotta wait, I'm imagining, until the next morning. Another 30 Prima Gems. Let's go. Yes, indeed. Wait until the next morning. Tomorrow, so it's gonna be about 8:06 tomorrow. I wish it snapped to the hour and 30-minute mark, but it's fine. Okay. All right, then we're gonna need to. I think we have to warp you away. Yep. Wait. Who just screamed?
We have to defeat Hania, make her see the light, and expose Cautelia.
Like Paimon screamed for a second. Freaked me out. All right. And we warpied away. A warpy warpy.
Ladies and gentlemen, after some fierce competition in
Last
the
two
round
acts.
so
Okay,
far,
cool.
we arrive at long last at the final of the Nilut Pala Cup.
Could leave a little
It's
bit of time for like
find
dailies
out
and stuff
who
like that, I
is the
suppose.
If the winner of the final round makes it through the ultimate trial, they will acquire my entire fortune.
Huh. Cautelia isn't here today. Oh, this is our chance. After the final match and the ultimate trial, we'll go tip off Elhingen and confront Cantilia head-on!
Let's go!
Nico? Layla? You're here!
You still have a big part of the event to do, but I guess that's doable off stream. Oh, right, because I have to do all the training stuff, right? I mean, I could still do that on stream.
The insufferable research maniac has exposed his true colors to our two protagonists. You seem to be edging ever closer.
Oh, right, hedging on the fungi. Right, right. So we still have like
seems like a sensibly cautious decision
6
at
more?
this stage.
Or 5 more to find?
Who's to say if Kautilya, or indeed anyone else for that matter, is really who they appear to be?
Yeah, we can't afford to let our guards down now. We gotta
Why do I get the feeling that we're not actually going to get 60 million?
And we still have no idea what
Mora.
we're in for with Elhingen's ultimate trial.
The answer should be quite obvious by now, surely. Take all of our fungi and defeat her fair and square. Force her to let go of her stubborn attitude and listen to the truth.
I believe in you guys. I know you'll be able to get her to come around.
Let's go!
Twirly Whirly and Quatsara, the tightest power trio in all of Shroom. Your powers combined with...
Let's go! Okay. Oh. Oh, cool. Alright, forces us to use all those 3. Okay. Let's go. Hopefully we can do this.
The day has finally arrived, Traveler and Paimon.
With our powers combined, it'd be great! Captain Planet!
I warned you not to get emotionally attached to the fungi. You have to treat them
Believe
as
in your fungi?
pawns.
I believe in my fungi too. We got
It
this.
seems like you haven't changed one bit. In which case, this match will be a short one.
You're the one that needs to change.
Yeah, when we send Bongo Head and buddies into action, it's like clockwork, and we ain't about to stop ticking.
That's actually really cool. Corny but cool. I love that. It's like clockwork, and we ain't about to stop ticking.
Time to show you how a real beast tamer fights. Your feeble strategy will be your undoing. Go, Pyro 1!
Bongo Head. I know. I love these names. Okay, does she have a healer?
It's time. Torch 'em all!
I don't think she has a healer in particular. Wish I had a bongo right? That would, oh, that would be perfect. Bongo bongo. I fucking love Bongo Cat. Bongo Cat memes are the best memes. Let's go! Down to the last one already?
Don't worry, Pyro 1.
Man, I think your Pyro 1 is already down. Or is that your Pyro 1? I don't know. I don't think that's his Pyro 1. I think that's her electric one. It's the power of... That's the power of Fungi Ship. Exactly.
Pyro 1, why did you hold back?
Yes, let's go. Pyro 1 has become more than just a pawn to you.
Don't blame Pyro 1, Hania. And don't force yourself to do something you don't want to. You started having second thoughts when Pyro 1 got injured during the semifinals, didn't you? You never met a well-matched opponent until you fought Miko, and now us had you. So you never had to put Pyro 1 or any of your other fungi in danger before. When you saw one of your fungi get injured for the first time, you realized you felt compassion for it.
Aww.
Compassion? You really think I feel anything for these fungi?
Yes, it's painfully obvious.
You grew up listening to terrible tales about the horrors of fungi. Paimon completely understands how they made you feel. But that doesn't mean that you should just treat a buddy who stands by you here as your arch enemy. You won't be able to lie to yourself forever. We fight off fierce fungi all the time, and we always used to think of them as monsters too. The whole reason we entered this tournament is because we didn't want fungi causing any trouble. But after meeting Bongo Head, we realized that if you just give them some time and treat them well, the gentler fungi will get to know you and treat you like their friends. At the very least, treat fungi like they're on your side, not as your pawns and certainly not as your enemy. Please, learn to trust Pyro One and your other fungi friends.
Get your fungi right.
Enough! Don't patronize me. In case you've forgotten, this match isn't over yet.
Is it not? What? Wait, what? The match was over. Hang on. How did this happen? Hang on, I am very confused.
Pyro 1, release the explosion!
What just happened? What's going on? What's going on? I'm very confused. Oh, they're tough now. Hang on. Where should I be focusing on? I don't even know. I got this. I hope so. I think we got this. I'm feeling better now. We're down to 3 of theirs, and we still have all of ours, so... Okay. 2v4. There we go. There we go. We're getting there.
Give it your all, Pyro 1. Show them what you're truly made of.
Pyro 1 don't want to hurt you. Ouch! 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 Wait, why didn't I collect that wheat, that feather? Pyro 1, no! Let's go! Alright, we got it!
Failed. Just before the most important step of all, I failed. You two, you were the only ones who could stop me. But how when your mindset is so childish?
We'll show you how. Then you'll finally understand.
Pania, as we agreed, you have to hear us out now that we've won.
I'm pretty sure we won the first time, but then, like, you just stopped mid-fight, so...
But let's put that aside for now. Can we bring Pyro 1 along for the ultimate trial?
Pyro 1? You want to take it with you?
Yep. We want to pass the ultimate trial with everyone's fungi side by side. Bongo Head, Twirly Whirly, Blitzara, and Pyro 1.
Let's go! We're earn the rights to all these fungi.
We looked through your notebook that day after we spoke to you, and it cleared up a lot of things. You're right to be concerned about the dangers of fungi, up to a point. Wisdom orbs come with health risks to some people. This tournament shouldn't have been promoted so widely, and there are limits to how closely fungi and humans can coexist in general. However, by making constant improvements to the Wisdom Orb and using it for friendly communication with the fungi, we can figure out which are the nice ones and gradually learn more about them.
But I feel like this is like a trial for something that's supposed to be FDA approved. Anyway, the fungi are pretty colors, though. They're actually super stinking
Fine,
cute.
if that's what you want.
I say super
I
stinking
lost, so I
cute.
don't get to call the shots. And I guess Pyro 1 would rather be with someone who actually cares about it.
Cheer up, Hania. I'm sure you mean a lot to Pyro 1. We have more important stuff we gotta tell you after the ultimate trial.
Regarding your ancestors and the truth behind the fungi attack.
That's right. You'll see things differently after you know the story. Paimon just knows it.
I just had to say, what a magnificent duel.
A battle between
competing
competing philosophies as well as a showdown between the two top beast tamers.
Alhingen?
Sorry.
What are you doing in the arena?
Why, I'm here to witness the final duel and the winner's spectacular performance in the ultimate trial. How could I possibly miss such a milestone moment in this tournament's history? Come now, Traveler, Paimon, it's time to prove yourselves. I have no doubt that you'll play a significant role in bringing this tournament to a whole
That was so much better than the
level.
voice. Oh, I appreciate that. I appreciate that. You followed this dude to the location of the ultimate trial. Hold on.
What's going on here? Why are the Fatui everywhere? Alhingen, the arena's been taken over by bad guys. We'll deal with them. Get yourself to safety.
Turns out, he is the bad guy. Oh, no.
Wait a second. Where is the exit?
The arena hasn't been taken over bad guys. This was all part of this dude's plan. Have fun. Oh,
The
no.
Traveler is correct.
My
Nothing gets
60
past
million
you, does
more.
it? In which case, I presume you planned for this eventuality, no?
Wait, this is all wrong. Isn't this the ultimate trial? Cautilia's supposed to be the villain. He was just using this tournament for his own agenda and he tricked you into sponsoring
No,
him.
Yamiko did tell us there might be a plot twist. She did allude to there being a plot twist.
Not far off. You're right about Cautilia's motivations. This started when he discovered a promising use for a forgotten technology. So I bought his loyalty and organized this tournament to expand the reach of his technology. Though I must say, I never expected a prize catch like yourself to take the bait so eagerly.
Not as eagerly as you're confessing to your crimes.
So, you weren't being fooled by Cautilia. It was you using him. This whole time you were just another lousy Fatui. Oh, now Paimon's mad. So much for warning you about Cautilia. Boglehead, get him!
Oof.
Oh, look at you.
I've got chills down my spine. But I'm afraid that's not happening. What?
Whirly whirly, Blitzara, Pyro Wine. What's going on?
No!
Cautilia added a handy little back door in the wisdom orbs. As soon as I send the command, all fungi under their control report to me instead.
No! A heckin' backdoor?
This whole tournament.
This is an elaborate ploy. Dick nabbit.
Very impressive. You hit all the key notes there.
Oh, he was trying to create a
I
whole
hold the
army of
tournament
fungi.
afloat, and
What?
My accomplishments will eclipse those of my other comrades. And then, my dear Master Dottore, who left because of you, will finally realize that I can still be worth something to him.
Wait, who now?
But now, I think I might go one step further. Getting rid of you would be doing a major service for all the Fatui, from the foot soldiers to the harbingers. And this could... I'll just say it was a
Oh, we've not met that guy yet,
tragic
okay.
accident. You placed too much trust in the fungi.
Dude,
Tried to
this
push
guy's
past
awesome
the
at being a
limits.
corrupt official.
Ended up once this domain's sealed off. No one will ever find you. I'll have Cautilia assume all liability and criminal charges, then inform. After that,
Wow,
I'll
okay, this
invest even
dude's a
more into this
jerk. I got
tournament
it.
in the name of honoring your memory. I'll promote it harder. The competitions will be bigger and more frequent.
Oof.
Selfish double-crashing monster! How could you?
You said we get 60 million more for this.
Paimons are just about enough from you, mister! You'll never get away with this!
Also, I like that our little bongo head's not converting over to the other side.
What are we gonna do? You don't have any weapons on you and our shroom buddies won't respond to us anymore!
I have faith in bongo head.
Take your time. Pit fungi against fungi and warriors against warriors. I want the Traveler to see his buddy being destroyed. Then once his faith is utterly shattered. Put him out of his misery, quickly and painlessly. I accept that our actions thus far have not been beyond reproach. But at least we can give the traveler the ceremonious final farewell that they did.
They deserve. Well, okay, buddy. It's your funeral. Do I really have to fight these guys?
Use your something, anything, water balloon, wake everyone up!
Okay, good. Okay, good. That didn't have to last too long.
Bongohead, are you okay?
There are too many of them.
This isn't right. I've activated the backdoor command 3 times now on the floating hydrofungus. Why is it still obeying the traveler? Is Cautilia's device malfunctioning?
Oh dear, the poor thing still hasn't realized.
The poor thing.
The technology in the Wisdom Orb does make fungi more obedient to their beast tamers, but all it does to achieve this is suppress some of their basic instincts, allowing them to communicate with their owner as effectively as any other animal.
Let's go.
The trust that these 4 fungi place in their beast tamers and the bond they now share have grown stronger than the Wisdom Orb.
Yai, Miko! You broke the domain sealing spell?
Please, you thought your crude replicas could keep me out? You appear to have woefully underestimated who you're dealing with.
Thanks, Mommy.
Not to mention that shoddily designed backdoor command. Did you honestly believe that no one would notice the litany of vulnerabilities in your grand plan?
You tell them.
Curses!
Meh.
Miko, Layla, and Hania too!
She is so smart. She is so heckin' smart.
Oh, hang in. So this was all you're doing! Whatever threat the fungi might pose, your nefarious ambitions are the true menace here!
Come on, Miss Yai. Let's go help them.
Easy now, Layla. All that's left for us to do now is to watch and wait. The bond of companionship is not something so easily severed by the designs or devices of humans.
Let's go.
Blitzara, you haven't completed your mission yet. You're not thinking of giving up now, are you?
Whoops. Let's go.
Huh? Look! Is this the moment Miss Yai said we were waiting? Twirly whirly! I believe in you! Take this crook down.
Let's go.
The backdoor command is wearing off. They're all returning to normal.
Still doubting what your heart tells you, Hania? You're afraid. Afraid to accept that the fungus you treated as a pawn now trusts you completely. Because then you'll be forced to face your true feelings, which you have been trying so desperately to escape from. But don't keep your fungus waiting much longer. Look,
Aww.
now that it's no longer under the Wisdom Orb's control, it's waiting for your orders.
Pyro 1, are you really waiting for me? I'm sorry. I've been so harsh on you, but you still trust me. Go. Do what you have to do.
Heck yeah. This has more emotional impact than a Pokemon game actually has. Hang on.
It looks like all the fungi have returned to their senses. Great!
How do they keep taking all these gameplay ideas and just like making them so much better? That's right. That's Genshin for you, right? You take a really good gameplay mechanic and make it emotional.
Shame on you, Alhingen! You're about to pay for what you've done!
Hold the line and keep your heads. They're just a handful of fungi. We still have the upper hand.
I mean, you were trying to get them all together to make an army out of fungi, so apparently even you think they're pretty powerful, so... Time to go sneeze on these guys. Thanks. Destroy the water fatui first? Okay. Which one's the water one? He's ice. Are you the water one? He was the others. Okay. No, wait. It's the big giant. Oh, he's already dead. The fungi already destroyed. Okay. Okay, that... What? These guys were easier to defeat than the actual other fungi teams. Oh no, wait, he's it's a whole nother one. Oh, whoa, snap. Okay. We have multiple waves, got it. Why are these guys level 70? I probably shouldn't have been. Oh, that scared the heck out of me. I thought I saw Heidi walking next to my chair, but my door was closed. Okay, these are much harder. Okay, these guys are much harder. Then those we're doing this in waves.
Went too far.
Disgusting.
Use this first. You need to hurry up. An unfortunate fault.
Ah, patooey patooey. Now me just standing here watching this guy get absolutely wrecked.
Shouldn't get careless. Have a load of this.
Yeah, I'm gonna go over here. Pretty sure this is probably like against the Chiba convention or something. It's getting slapped by small cute fungi, right?
By a few measly fungi? This is absurd.
Where do you think you're going?
Miko, why didn't you stop him?
Oh, I'm just a tourist. As far as I'm aware, I don't have the authority to detain anybody within Sumeru's borders. Is that not the case for you too? Still, you needn't worry. He won't escape. You'll see once you get back to the tournament arena.
Huh. Cryptic. Well, no time to figure that one out. On with the chase!
Let's go! This is actually so much stinking fun.
You're from the Core of 30!
You finally made your move.
By order of the General Mahamatra, we're here to arrest Elhingen for grave crimes and Kautilya for academic misconduct. The General Mahamatra has been watching Kautilya closely for some time. He's busy dealing with other affairs today, so he couldn't find the time to apprehend the offenders himself. Thankfully, with all the evidence you gathered, we were able to swiftly bring this case to a conclusion.
Oh, I missed the Mondstadt one? Oh. I guess they'll never bring them back, will they?
The General Mahamatra wrote a letter for the two of you. Please, take a look.
Whoa, okay, I'm not reading all that out loud. Starting up with indeed derived from the capturing device and withering potion. Letter 2 share similarities. You can watch the cutscenes on YouTube. Oh, okay, I'll do that. I'll do that. The status. Basically, it's just summarizing everything that we've already known. I've included Silas' report at the front of this letter. Take a look if you're interested. It may help you understand the situation better. The enthusiastic participants and audience do not deserve to be deceived like this. Using his business earnings as prize money for the participants and compensation of other relevant people. It's a positive influence. Who doesn't discontinue because of two schemers in the eyes of the general public? You two have taken over as the host of this event. Please don't worry too much. I trust that you'll arrange for things accordingly. Oh. If the chances arise, I'd like to spar with her in a duel. Oh, let's go. Oh, wait. Oh, the Genius Invocation TCG, the trading card game. Basically, Pokemon trading card game. What the heck?
So Saito has been keeping an eye on this competition too! He and his people must have been secretly investigating at the same time we were! Lucky we had some backup!
How it worked out perfectly.
All right, we'll take the suspects away now. The area will be unattended while we're gone, but with you here, I can put my mind at ease.
Let's go.
You might think this is over, but mark my words. You haven't seen the last of me. Or Master Dottore.
Oh, quit while you're behind, loser!
Nah.
Have fun in prison, you fatui lowlife! Wait, Sino mentioned that he used our evidence, so is that where Miko was going after the last 16? To hand it in and make a report?
Oh, please, spare me that look. I didn't sign up for any of this. I'm supposed to be having a nice vacation, but all sorts of vexing issues keep managing to find their way to me.
I wonder when we will see Detroit's butt. Ooh,
After the
I don't
round of
know.
16, I simply took a walk around Sumeru City with my editors. I did have a very brief conversation with the General Mahamatra, but only because he happened to be passing by at the time. The evidence you gathered was the key to solving this case.
The more you try playing it down, the more confusing it all sounds.
Right?
Anyway, now that the organizer and the sponsor have both been arrested, what should we do about the fungi in this tournament?
The rules still stand. These little ones won the tournament and passed the ultimate trial, which means they'll be taking Elhingen and Cautilia's place.
Nice. He's annoying for two. I don't like him.
From now
Oh.
on, everything
guess we'll
about
see when I
this
get there.
tournament will be up to these two to decide. And after all the experience they've gained, I'm sure they are more than up to the task.
Well, first things first, we need to tell her the truth.
Lady Kitsune told me everything. The fungi that attacked my ancestors were out of control because they'd gone berserk. Everything I thought I knew about the fungi was based on a misunderstanding. I took it all much too far.
He's the one that has done experiments. Aww. Oh no.
Anything! Miko, why did you have to steal our thunder?
Miko, thank you for saving me like a good 15 minutes of button clicking.
If by that you mean
Yes.
thank you, Miko, then you're welcome.
Thank you, Miko.
Hania needed a little pep talk to perk her up so that she would join us in taking a stand against Elhingen. How else was I supposed to motivate her?
You don't have to say anymore. I was too close-minded. I know that now. I kept telling myself the same things, lying to myself until I became numb. But now I've seen the truth with my own eyes. Even without the wisdom orb, Pyro 1 willingly followed my instruction. I hold my hands up. I was wrong. You're well within your rights to criticize me.
Punishment? What do you take us for? Sure, you said some pretty scary things, and you were way too strict with Pyro 1, but clearly you've already learned your lesson. Wait, actually, having said that, Paimon has an idea!
Are we gonna make her the leader?
Alright, Paimon's got it. Let's go tell everyone else what we came up with.
I bet they're gonna make her the leader. Time to put your gift of gab to good use.
Ahem. Ooh, this is Paimon's first time speaking to so many people from a stage like this. Paimon's getting butterflies.
Not too many people.
Paimon and the Traveler are super happy that we were lucky enough to win this tournament and even expose a criminal conspiracy while we were at it. The responsibility for continuing to hold this tournament in the future now lies in our hand. Now, they may have thrown the organizer and the sponsor in jail, but you can all breathe a huge sigh of relief because the prizes are still being issued as promised.
Let's go.
That's what I'm talking about. Woo! That's a good call.
However, unfortunately, the wisdom orbs currently have a harmful effect on their surrounding environment, so they pose a risk to people's health. This means that we won't be able to keep our fungi friends around for the long term.
Fucking rude.
So, for the sake of everyone's well-being, over the coming days, we recommend that everyone entrust their fungi into the care of the best darn beast tamer in town, Hania! But but you won't be away from them for too long. While Hania takes care of your fungi, we'll be talking to the academia with the goal of trying to resolve the current issues with the Wisdom Orb. And of course, this tournament was so much fun. It'd be a real shame if it was a one-off affair. I'm sure you've got a big appetite for more fungi.
I guess that's Hoya Labs telling us that yes, this is a permanent thing now.
Issues are all sorted out, and we're all reunited with our fungi friends. Let's battle it out all over again.
Yeah, like honestly, I feel like that's them exactly. Just like we're gonna have Paimon tell you exactly.
Oh.
I'm here for that.
So that's my punishment.
Yep. Honestly, yep. You gotta take care of all the fungi now.
Think of it more as a reward for being the runner-up.
Nah.
Don't think of it that way, Miss Hania. Spending time with shroom buddies is actually really fun. Right, Twirly Whirly?
Aww.
I'm gonna miss you, Twirly Whirly. Take good care of my best shroom buddy.
The shroom
Traveler,
buddy?
Paimon, Layla, and Lady Kitsune. What can I say? You're a fascinating bunch.
Let's go.
Come on, Hania. We announced the official decision with everyone watching. You better look alive.
Yeah, don't worry. I get it. As a beast tamer, I accept your proposal. I will do my utmost to care for these fungi and treat them like the treasured companions that they are to their masters.
Now those sound like the words of an awesome person called Hania that Paimon wants to be friends with. Just wish she'd shown us this Hania sooner. Anyway, let's spend some final quality time with our shroom buddies. Then we'll all meet up in Port Ormos.
Let's go. Ooh. $30 more Prima Gems. Wait until 2 days later. 2 days later. Okay. I can't do the good. I can't do a good French accent like at all. Time for me to stand still in one spot and not move for 48 hours. That's tomorrow? Okay. And that's also tomorrow. And you waddle away, waddle, waddle. Okay, where are we at now? Farewell, my shroom buddies. Okay, where do we gotta go for that?
Traveler, Bongo Head, it's time for us to meet up with everyone.
Okay. Oh, it's just right here.
Let's go see Layla first, then Miko, and finally, go give our fungi over to Hania.
Okay. Wobble, wobble, wobble. A wobble, 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 wobble.
Traveler, Paimon, Bongo Head, over here.
And she sounds more awake now.
Hey, Layla! Have you and Twirly Whirly been having fun these past few days?
Definitely. With Twirly Whirly helping me carry my luggage, we could go camping really far away, and I got to see the stars from a different perspective. I even managed to make some progress with my paper, although I've tried making almost everything on my food list now. Every time I used flour or something, it got in the air and gave me a coughing fit. It would be great if the improved wisdom orb allowed us to communicate directly with the fungi.
Paimon's never seen you in such good spirits, Layla. You spoke a lot more than usual just now, and you're still full of life.
I think I might have overexerted myself, though.
Oh no. Let's see, we're gonna go this way. Whee! Or where's it supposed to take us? Hang on, can I just warp there faster? Oh, no, it's down on the dock. Hang on. That go over the wall. Okay. Oh no. So this took a little longer than I expected, not gonna lie. And like you said, I'm still not even done yet. I still gotta actually go do the training courses, right? So that way I can actually get all those Prima Gems because... Yeah, because I haven't even done any of these yet. And that's gonna help me with my Battle Pass. So I've gotten the Prima Gems part, but I've not done the Battle Pass part, right?
Oh,
I guess that makes sense.
You're earlier than I expected.
Miko,
That's where the
you're
Primos
not
are hidden.
leaving, are you?
Oh, okay.
Feels
I mean,
like you
hey,
never
we
got
got
to properly
like
enjoy your vacation
we got like
here.
120 Prima Gems from doing these quests even, so that I'm happy with
my
that.
needs for amusement
Even
have been
more
than
Primos. Let's
met.
go.
Thanks to your help, our little inspiration hunt went perfectly. Not yes,
I
think
might
I
skip
might
through a
ask
little
so
bit of this.
true.
870, dang.
Suppose I'll hang it
That's a
right
good
away
handful
now.
of wishes.
Why wait for the...
Going for the big reveal right at the beginning would have been an anticlimax of the most literal kind. I wanted to see how you'd react in a situation like this, and you did not. I thought that the story between you and the fungi would follow a master-servant paradigm, but you offered something even better. Companionship. Based on from a certain point of view,
Is that a bad thought?
it seems fitting
Anyway.
that Elhingen, the one person who could barely keep the word master from his lips, met his downfall at your hand. Of course,
Paimon's getting confused again. In the future, we should take notes when Miko's talking and
Right.
carefully look over them later.
that's enough chatting for now. I'll leave Blitzara in your hands.
Let's go.
Remember to take good care of it. I hope you really give this a good shot, you and Hania. The future of this highly entertaining tournament depends on the decisions you make from now on.
Let's go. All right. Next one is Hania. And she should be hopefully not too far. 524 meters away. So she is actually a good bit far. And of course, it's right next to the one place that I have not unlocked yet. Oof. Actually, not the one place. It's one of the many places I've not unlocked yet. This warp point should do the trick, maybe? I'm hoping. Let's see. We go this way. We gotta get up top. That's a little too high for us to climb. Think. Wait, what? For what? What part? It'd be easier to warp to the training ground. Wait. Can I warp to the training grounds? Oh, you're right. I can warp to the training grounds. There we go. Thank you. I keep forgetting I can warp to those things. I am sleepy brained. Oh, I want one of those things. Let's just go ahead and mark this off. Like I said, I'm gonna need to spend like a day and just go find all of the warp points. Best things that ever happened in Genshin, right? Can you imagine if they didn't have warp points at some point? It goes for these things too. Oh my goodness. It's need to go back and retroactively add these back to Mondstadt, because that would be huge. Alright, there we go. Oh, the Aranara? Cindy, what's the Aranara? My brain is very tired. You mean the thing I just used, right? Isn't that the Aranara? What are you?
Propagate!
Oh, the floating thing. Oh, yes. Okay. Yeah, that's coming up. That's coming up, isn't it? I need to go do that quest, because I think you said I can do that quest. I'm sure I can do it by now. Get off the tree! There. Alright, basically the little croc thingies. Okay, yeah, I gotta go do that. You were right, by the way. I went to go try.
Right on time.
I started the teapot quests this morning. They're so boring. So boring. So boring. I only just started it. And we're talking about earrings, things, contracts, legal stuff. I'm like, I just wanted a teapot. And it took me 4 days of playing 4 to 5 hours. Dang, okay.
I've collected all the other contestants' wisdom orbs and found a suitable place for our fungi friends to live. I'll make absolutely sure the surrounding environment is not affected. Say hello to everyone, Kindlejoy.
Hmm. She renamed it. Just spamming the A button during that quest. I know, same. I'm just like, come on, come on. I don't care about the earrings. What does this have to do with a teapot?
That's Pyro One's new name. When I saw how well behaved it was when we first met, a sense of joy welled up inside me. If I just let go of my preconceived notions about fungi and allowed myself to truly feel that moment, maybe I could have felt like that all this time.
Let's go.
I'm so glad Hania has finally worked things out.
Yeah! Even though Paimon has gotten used to the name Pyro 1 at this point, the new name holds so much more significance!
Congratulations, Inya. And congratulations to you,
I
Kindlejoy.
will commit to giving these gentle creatures the highest standard of care I can provide. Please,
Aw.
rest assured that your fungi friends will be safe with me.
I guess it's time for us to say goodbye. Go on, Twirly Whirly. Be a good fungus now and do everything that Hania says.
But Zara, Mika will be back to visit when the next Beast Tamers tournament comes around.
I'm so happy.
High five, Bongo Head! It was really fun having you around. Paimon hopes that you have a good time at Hania's, and is really looking forward to seeing you again next time.
We'll meet again. That's a
I hope
promise.
that the day when humans and fungi can live in harmony will come quickly.
Let's go.
I believe in you all. You'll make it happen. I look forward to the good news.
GG. Quest completed. Wait, to be continued. Let's hear it for button spamming. Right? Let's hear it for button spamming. Oh, okay, so that's it then. Was that it? Let's go. Okay. We've got a little bit of time left. So I do need to finish those quests, though. I do need to finish the training quests. Did I... How do I continue? Yeah, so I just got to go through here, right? So basically, I just keep coming here and doing that thing, right? And then every time... Is this where I find new fungi? Or do I have to go back out here to these fungi grounds? This is saying that again, flashbacks. I know! Animal Crossing, I know! I know. All those times I've talked to, what was his name, Orville at the airport? And then button mashed the wrong button 6 menus in. Yes, I'm sure I want to go. The button spamming, I know. A, exactly. Ah! Oh, I don't have a shrine key. Yes, this is how I wanted to climb this. And you press local instead of online. Exactly. Exactly. Whee! Beep, 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 beep. Oops, I accidentally... I know I've done that too. Yeah, when we were doing... Here's the thing. I've actually thought about before, because I did my island the way that I did and I flattened it. And now I kind of regret flattening it because I don't have the patience to completely restructure my whole island. And I don't have the design talent to do it. Like, I can design an island, I can decorate an island, but to completely sculpt it, not quite my...
Scatter!
I don't think that's quite gonna work, so... I just thought about it. Man, I have all of my villagers that I want. And I really don't want to have to go on treasure island hunts again to try and find the rest of them. Events tab, you have bow character. Oh, okay. Events tab, yes. Oh. Oh. What in the heckin'? That's a lot of stuff. The right two, read from left to right. These two? Okay. These are the two that I gotta work on. Oh! What? If you get everything, you can get all the prizes. Nice! Alright. It says I've completed all of these. Nice! We completed that. Prepare for tournament. Okay. This one's more important. Oh! 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 Heck yeah! Look at all that! We got so much stuff! Alright, so these are in progress. Okay, got it. Oh my goodness, okay. These are locked. Because we have to unlock the fungi that belong with them. Okay, got that. Nice! Let's go! These are in progress. Wow! Okay, cool. Oh boy, these are going to be interesting. That's going to take me a minute. And when you click go to challenge, it tells you where the fungi are. Nice, let's go. All right, so my reminder timer just went off and I was playing the song Forget Me Not. Oh, let's go. That's hecking awesome. Let's see how many primogems I have now. 8,535, let's go. And I've got 14 wishes. Nice. I think we got this. I think we got this. I have, let's see, I gotta actually wiggle my actual mouse. So that's, wait, how many pages is that? That's 1, 2, that's 6, no, 5. So 5. 10. 13. I've done 13 wishes on the special banner. Okay, so pity is 13. I don't know, is that good or is that bad? Or I can't even remember if I said to do that specifically, but I started laughing. I love that. Yeah, I have about 55 wishes in primos and 14 wishes as of right now. Dag nabbit, that's not a lot. How many until I get my first guaranteed 5-star? It's like 70 wishes, right? 90. So I might not even get a 5-star at all if I get really unlucky. Wow. 70 and 80. Dag nabbit. So we're right there. We're really close. I'm gonna do my dailies real quick. I'm probably like tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow morning. I think I'll start working on my on finishing this the fungi quests. 'Cause that's a lot right there. If you use up everything, that's 82 pity, so I think you'll have a guaranteed 5-star. Okay. Says I'm still getting primogems. Right, who do we talk to here? Okay, what do you want me to do? 600 more, why not? I don't know what I'm doing. I like yellow. Let's do yellow. So pretty, and we can go chess and yeah, yes, yes, yes. I'd love that. Like cash in now, please. Beginner's luck. Wait, was that really? Did I really just get lucky? I just got an achievement for that. Hang on. Or was that guaranteed that I was going to get that? I got lucky? Select the highest value jade on your first try? I didn't even want to look at them closer. I just said, yeah, give me the yellow one. What? I got 5 primogems for that. I thought the game was just gonna like automatically give me the best one no matter which one I picked. What? I should use that strategy more often in life. Huh. Let's go. We can go test something. Yeah, definitely. I would love to. I'd love to. Yeah, the art direction of this game is just absolutely fantastic. I love it. All right, I love these. I love these. Heck good smash!
Let's light it up!
I'll protect us.
What am I plant?
Propagate!
And you get a nap, and you get a nap, and you get a nap. Everybody gets naps. We can do all the companionship achievements. Oh, let's go. All right. All right, now where's my other? I've got 2 more dailies left. Here's this one. That's up high, so we're gonna go. No, that's right. That one's down low. Heckin' annoying, but that one's down low. I do also have 160 resin. I think we can probably fight a couple bosses. You talk to the reputation person in Leeway. I can. Oh, snap. I still gotta do my 3... I gotta do my quest for the week. For Mondstadt. Ah, heckin' quackin'. The bagels with the quacky bitties. It's a time trial, but I gotta get up high. Oh, they aren't time limited. Okay, but I do know like every week for the battle pass, it says, hey, complete 3 bounties. And, you know, I try to do them at least once a week for the battle pass. Every Monday they reset. Okay. I promise I'll probably forget. I did them last week. Today or tomorrow or the other day. Okay. All right. Whoop. Remind me tomorrow. All right, thank you. I am probably, once stream is over, I am probably going to take a big old nap. Or they actually probably just get ready for bed, honestly. We'll see. Look at that. Look at that. We're just crushing these things. Can't even stand a chance. I want to go to sleep because I have to wake up earlier. Oh, no worries, no worries. I totally understand, totally understand. Wait. Oh, get up there. Get up there. Yeah, as soon as we do these dailies, I'm probably going to wrap up and find someone to raid. I should probably use my resin. Tomorrow evening I'm free? Alright, no worries. Wait, how do I get here? Is there a warpy point? Yeah, there's a warpy point right here. Oh, these are the humans I think gotta find. Yeah, I hope you sleep well. I'll try to at least use some of my resin. Like I said, the reputation leeway, then you can save your resin for tomorrow. Oh, alright, yeah, let's go. We'll be out and pooped. I bet, I know, we're streaming a lot later today than I normally would. Thank you so much for coming in and all the help. Look at that, look at that. They didn't even get to touch this thing. Cindy, I swear. It wasn't like this before you did something. I know you said you just changed 2 artifacts, but like, that was incredible. I know, I am too strong. You made a monster, you did. Look at this chunky damage for days. Bada bing, bada boom. Oh, that's right. Oh, I gotta find a... Okay, we gotta do one last thing today. I just need a few more flowers. I think I need like 7 more flowers. And I can raid my traveler. The 7 City been like, right? A little deflated, just a little deflated. They respawned. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, City! Thank you for the resub. Let's go. 11 months. 11 months. Can you believe it? Almost a year. I can't believe it. It's been so heckin' long. Let's go. Oh, those are snapdragons. I need windflowers. Give me my windflowers. Please. Those are snapdragons over there. Yeah! Almost got a year hype. Let's go! We can do the artifacts tomorrow too. Oh yeah, we can. You're right. All right, there should be some right around here, I think. I think I need like 2 or 3 more. Let's see. I was so excited yesterday. So to ascend, I need just 2 more of these flowers, guys. Come on, let's go. Come on. Give me fleur. Another fleur. Pretty fleur. Gosh darn it. Like the ones at the statue. I think I did. How often do flowers respawn? Oh, you're right. No. The ones up here. Aren't there a couple up here? 2 days. Okay, that's what I thought. All right, so I think they're gonna respawn like actually tomorrow. No, not there. Okay. No, there's some out here because I yesterday I think it was or the day before. I harvested them all here. All right, let's check here. If not, at the lake in Storm Terror. Okay. Let me take a peek here real quick. All right, nope. Okay. Between you two and Valium and your character yawning, stretching, I'm getting a bit sleepy myself, right? Like a mood. All right, so there's the lake. So we'll go back over here. Oh no. God, puffballs. Here they are. Let's go. Heck yeah. I'm not mad, but ooh, fellow, right? Join the sleep. Yes, join the sleep club. Come with us. We have sleep. Ascend! Onwards and upwards. Let's go. Now we can level up. And spend a total of... way too many of these books. 69. Nice. One of us. One of us. I should have just stayed at 69 for a while. Let's go. All right. And I'm happy with that. Heck yeah. Unstoppable. I have to upgrade my world at some point. I don't know if it does automatically, but... Alright, one last thing we gotta do. I totally did not stay at level 69 for a while. I love that.
Add Astra.
Can we go back? I need to undo.
Thank you for completing.
3 more gems! Let's go!
Add Astra
If you
Abyssos.
don't have the Ascension quest, it does it
Welcome to the
automatically. Oh. New snap. Alright, time to come claim some Rocky Rocks. We're gonna send Bennett out on... I like that I just send all my characters out to go find some rocks. Okay. Resin's precious and hurts my soul to get wasted. I know. Oh, last thing. Oh, you're right. Okay, 1 second. All right, let me collect these. This will... Okay. Obtain. Okay. And you said reputation and leeway. So where is that exactly? Okay, where's leeway? Leeway's over... Hello? Oh, there it is. Ah, right here. Yeah, teleport. I think it's that thing, right? It's upstairs. There we go. All right, and it looks like it's down a bit. Hello? Hey. I'm interested in doing some work for the Ministry of Civil Affairs. Yes. Let's go. Okay. Yes, I can help you. Reputation level 2. Ooh, get some fancy wings. I like those wings. Feature unlock leeway mining outcrop search. Just get the rewards. Okay. How do I get the rewards? Oh. Oh, there we go. Aha. No. I wanted to talk to you. I'm not done talking. Oh. Oh.
All tasks have been handed out.
What did that do?
How relaxing.
Condensed resin. Let's go. Wait. If you want the wing, yes. I want to collect all the wings eventually. Gotta collect them all. Oh, I got it. Yeah, let's go. That's something cool. All right. What do I do with it? And how do I do what now? You can condense them at the crafting table. Oh, snap. Okay. Crafting. Pivot. I always got lost. It's like really, literally right. Oh, right there it is. Every time I warp here. Okay. So I made you do this, but that resin. I know. Did I learn the recipe? Oh, hang on. Yeah, it's not any of these. Now, I'm reputation level 2. It gave me the condensed resin thing, did it not? I thought it did. Hang on, where is it? She's over here this way, I think. Earner! No, I'm reputation level 2, I think. Where am I going? Hang on. The wrong way. This way. Because I saw it. I thought you couldn't reach level 3. Did you? I think I did. Let me go back and look. I think I'm going a long way, but it's fine. Actually, this is probably the way you're supposed to go. Wait, wrong way. You got one condensed resin, but not the recipe to make it. Oh, Eccles, thank you for the excited R2D2 biddies. Where is she? Oh, there you are.
Handed out.
Okay, how's my reputation? I am level 2. The condensed resin. This has been in this condensed form to activate certain. Okay. Oh, heckin', I know. Because I've claimed all of these, and I've claimed all of these, so... Boo! Okay, I might still, like, after stream, I might still go spend my resin. I might still go fight some bosses and spend my resin. We'll see. We'll see. Because that is, like, the remainder, like, that's one of my other goals for the day. One of my dailies. Let's go. You can do your bounties and quests and leeway to get to level 3. Yeah, let's go. All right, I will do that. I will definitely do that. Heck yeah. Whoops. I just blasted that lady with Dendro ability. Get over here real quick. Let's go. All right, let's go ahead, though. I'm going to go ahead and wrap up, and we're going to go find... who's streaming? Let's go. I know, so much progress today. You know who's online? You know who we're raiding? I see Brinstar's already online. No, you're fine. Hey, honestly, it's a good thing because I would not have remembered to go here. And so this puts me on the right path to go ahead and go do these things. Hey guys, thank you for coming in, hanging out. I always have so much fun playing games with you guys. That's the thing. I have so much fun doing all this. Like, honestly, thank you guys for coming in and watching me play games and helping me. Like, honestly. Like, sending all the advice you've given me has, like, quadrupled the amount of enjoyment I've gotten out of this game. Yeah, let's go. Let me go ahead and get to my credit stream. Heck, and thank you to everybody for all the sound alert biddies. I want to thank all my wonderful mods for coming in and hanging out. Cindy, thank you for that resub. And thank all you guys for coming in and hanging out. So yeah, like I said, and oh, as usual, you can copy that first red message if you're not a subscriber. You can copy the second one if you are. And we're going to give Brinstar a raid. She is playing Celeste, which is supposed to be a really fun platformer game. And like I said, I've just not been able to give Bryn a raid for a hot minute. And I'd love to be able to give her a raid, so... Oh yeah, Hug's back! Alright guys, I will be back on Thursday with some community Terraria. And I will catch you all soon. Have a good night, everybody. Oh boy! Enjoy your Wednesdays. Get some good sleeps. Get all the good sleeps. Oh, thank you for contributing to the Big Zelda Stream Challenge. Let's go!